We're gonna go down this side, okay, guys? We're not gonna go down where the camera is. On the dirt together. Dylan Henry, I'm Jack.
Don't go on the dirt.
Because they don't want you to mess up the dirt.
Well, look for Casey.
Go find your teammates.
Yeah, Luca, go find Vaughn. Yeah, find
You know, I haven't seen one game when coaching with baseball, but I took him to a clinic on Sunday. My God, he got so good.
Good job, good job. nice people would come up there and God.
Oh, be careful. This is a very steep hill, okay? Very careful going down this.
If it wasn't for Voltaire, buddy, I wouldn't be here. Oof. Is that right? My left knee is
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Staples Baseball Field, Little League Day, and today's game against Fairfield Ludlowe. We'll start first by introducing the Ludlowe Falcons. Batting first, number 12, Cole Stoller. Batting second, number 4, Ryan Frame. Batting third, number 6, Elliot Kwan. Batting fifth, number 15, Dylan Davis. Up next, number 9, Brennan Davis. Tyler Gariak, number 13. Up next, number 3, Ryan Love. Number 8, batting 8th, number 7, Jake Palladino. And batting 9th, number 21, Brooks Fonseca. At this time, I'd like to introduce the rest of the Ludlowe players to come out and the coaches.
Scotty! I love you! We love you! Go! Let's go!
390.
in the park.
So 290 is a weird, it's just a weird. They can do. I think you have them.
And now for your Staples records, we're going to come down and greet our Little League players. Batting first, number 7, Jules Cicero. Batting second, number 17, Cole Landgraf. Batting third, number 23, Vincent Vega. Batting cleanup, number 4, Mark Kelly. Batting fifth, and your starting pitcher, number 45, Bruce Schlegelman. Batting six, number 4, Connor Will. Batting seventh, number 3, Nolan Walters. Batting eighth, number 25, Jack Jacob. And batting ninth, number 16, Chase Landgraf. And number 1, Paul Totori. Paul Totori catching, number 1. The rest of the Staples players can come out, say hello to the game, and the coaches, please.
Some clouds come in and I'll be
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're cleared out.
At this time, if I could ask everyone to take up their caps, honor America, and turn to the flag while we listen to our national anthem.
You need to be on the field.
You know?
MJ ran that way. Come on, Paloma!
Oh my goodness, there's so many people here. Good afternoon and welcome into WWPT 90.3 FM, or if you were tuning in through the O'Shea Productions YouTube live stream. My name is Thomas Scott. I am gladly joined here alongside James Moneyhun. We are coming to you live from 70 North. It is a packed day at the Staples baseball field. It is 60 degrees and sunny. James, we have a FCAC thriller matchup today. I mean, this is the most packed I've ever seen the Staples baseball field ever.
Yeah, you know, we got two great pitchers, Reed Stanton, Cincinnati commit, and Bruce Schlegelmilch. You know, that's a tough name to pronounce, but I think I did pretty good there. Bruce Schlegelmilch committed to Brown very recently. For Staples, bat's going. It's going to be a great game today, and I'm looking forward to it.
I know I mentioned it twice already, but I've never seen anything like this at the Staples baseball field. You go to a football or a basketball game, yeah, I'm sure you'll see the stands packed, but this is unreal.
Yeah, you know, we got little kids like falling on us almost.
Yep.
It's Little League Day actually here, Thomas. Did you know that?
I did know that. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I mean,
you know, they honored the Little Leaguers before the game. Pretty cool. Had someone throw out the first pitch, a bit short of the plate, but good effort. So you know, it's a great atmosphere here at Staples Field.
And
could be a great game.
James, I mean, you can tell me more about this, but these two teams, they've been battling since you guys were extremely young, like in districts. Like, can you take me through what that was like? I mean, it wasn't obviously Ludlowe because it wasn't high school versus high school, but what was that like going against some of these guys on the Ludlowe team?
Yeah, you know, Fairfield American, they used to have our number back in back in districts. I don't really know. I didn't play baseball in 8th and 7th grade, so I don't really know how their matchups went down after my retirement from baseball, but in districts, we actually lost a heartbreaker to them. Dylan Lohman, shout out Dylan Lohman. I don't think he had a no-hitter, but he was pitching he's pitching a complete game. We had 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. It was 0-0. No one had scored yet, and unfortunately, in the district championship, this was Dylan Davis, a player. He's actually a player on Ludlowe now.
Right.
He had a walk-off home run against us, and they won the district championship. So, you know, there's a little bit of trauma. I think maybe some of the kids on our team, they're still on this team now, so maybe they're looking for some revenge today against a lot of the same kids, that they faced at that infamous district championship back in 6th grade.
Right, especially the junior class, like you just mentioned. There's so much blood and tension between these two teams. James, Staples and Darien is a rivalry. Staples and Richfield is a maybe even bigger rivalry. Staples and Ludlowe is on the come up. It's every single sport.
Yep,
Football,
I agree.
1-score game. Basketball, 1-point game. Never expected that. Now we got baseball, which could be just as close.
Yeah, and in the basketball game, as a member of the basketball team, I thought it was a very intense matchup. Even in the FCAC championship, I felt that Ludlowe was a very strong team, and they did really play very hard against us, and they did give us our team really had to step it up against Ludlowe. So, and they obviously belted us in football. So, I mean, it's true. I agree with you, Thomas, there. Ludlowe Staples is a little budding rivalry.
It's not something we always expected, too.
Yeah. And, I mean, obviously Staples baseball, versus Ludlowe should be a good matchup as well with the strong pitcher Bruce Schlegelmilch and strong pitcher Reed Stanton.
I mean, last year when we saw this matchup, I believe it was 12-0 Staples win. And Ludlowe won the FCIAC championship.
Yep.
That is absurd.
I remember that. I mean, I think they just, they really put it together in the postseason there.
Yeah.
And I remember Staples last year in the FCIAC. I think they lost in the first round, right? Did they?
Yeah, they did lose. You were on the call for St. Joe's.
Oh, yeah, they lost. Yeah, they lost. They lost to St. Joe's, yeah. So that was unfortunate last year. So maybe looking for some revenge in that aspect, too, trying to take back the FCIAC crown.
Right.
Because they won. No, they didn't win the year before that, did they?
I don't believe they won the year before that.
They made the championship, though.
They made the championship, I believe. But last year they are the FCIAC champions. And, I mean, both these teams really look good. Both these are contenders. It's these two and Ward.
Yep.
And, I mean, the FCIAC is really competitive this year. If you look at CT rankings, I mean, almost every FCIAC team is up there.
And Ludlowe did just play Ward in their last game. It ended in a 4-3 thriller. I think there was actually an error Ludlowe made to lose the game, unfortunately.
That's true.
Speaks to the prowess of this Ludlowe team.
So out comes the Falcon offense. It's Cole Stotler for the first at-bat of this game. First pitch inside goes for ball one. Count 1-0. James, today is a very special day because it marks the return of Mr. Cole Landgraf himself. What a day that's going to be. I mean, I'm so excited for that. Second pitch, Stotler swinging, 1-1 count now.
Yeah, Cole Landgraf, he's probably one of their best players on the Staples team. 100%. He was probably one of their better players last year. I believe he was all FCIAC, right? Was he all FCIAC? All FCIAC, 13 at least. Nice off speed there from Bruce for a strike. So getting him back, he's the 2-hitter today for Staples, and he's a good arm. I don't think he'll be pitching today, but he's committed to George Washington. He's a nice lefty, so that'll be big for them coming up as the season goes on.
1-2 inside the zone for strike three, and Stotler is a strikeout victim of Schlegelmilch in the first at-bat of the game. So Staples.
Love to see that off-speed working for Bruce. We all know he can throw it hard, and but to see that off-speed working for Bruce early, him able to get 2 strikes looking there, that's a really good sign for Bruce.
Rumors of 94, 95 for Schlegelmilch. We don't know how accurate that is, of course, but I mean, it looks like it. First pitch to Ryan Frame inside for ball one.
Yeah, I don't know how accurate that is, but definitely at least 90, 91, 92.
I mean, that's what we see out of Cole Landgraf, too. He just entered the 90s club. I believe he hit 91. We see him in right field, and today's his return. It's a lot to look forward to this game. 1-0. Frame is swinging. 1-1 count now.
Yeah, and it's been kind of tough for Staples this season. They lost Mason Tobias. He was out. He was a pitcher originally. He used to be a PO, but now he's been hitting for them. He also got injured hitting recently, so now he's not even hitting anymore. But they've had to have some kids step up. Charlie Fitch has been stepping up pretty well. Lucas Snow has been really amazing for them pitching, but they don't have that deep of a staff right now. They have a lot of good pitchers, but not too many of them. So it's very important that Bruce has a good outing for their future and, to get the dub today.
1-1 to Frame is sent into left field. He finds a gap. That'll go for a base hit single for the first hit of this game.
And that is actually Cole Landgraf's brother, Chase Landgraf. He's a freshman in left field, number 16. He's a great young player. He works very hard, just like Cole.
I mean, what a day it is for the Landgraf family.
Yeah,
it doesn't get much better than that. You got left field, right field, Landgraf, and one of them's back.
Yeah, I'm sure Max is ecstatic.
Right, yeah. So out comes Elliot Kwan. Frame on first. 1 out in the first.
That was a good pitch.
Inside for ball one.
It was a good pitch there from Bruce.
Yeah, you mentioned that Ward game. I mean, Staples has all the momentum right now. They just beat Central 23-0. I believe they ended it in the 5th or 6th inning, but it doesn't really get much better than that.
Yeah, it was senior day, too, so a lot of the seniors who don't really play that much got to play. DJ, Declan Jandora, I believe, got a hit. Jordan Ginsburg had a no-hitter.
Right, yeah.
Actually, he did a no-hitter. Logan Orr, he had a good game. So a lot of kids that, don't really get that much playing time, they showcase their skills. It was a great celebration of this senior class that has been so great for Staples.
1 out in the first. Count is 1-1 to Elliot Kwan. This one is sent high. It is foul very far right in enemy territory. I mean, there's a lot of kids running around. I'd be careful about that one.
Yeah, Thomas, I actually took a bit of a gamble today. I parked my car. I know you're aware, but I parked my car right in the danger zone, right next to the field. I wanted to have a convenient walk, but it might be a bit of a risk, so we have to watch out for those.
Definitely a risk.
For those pop flies. Will you go save it if it's going to hit my car?
I'll save it, of course.
Okay.
I got the best hands in the FCAC.
Yep. That's what they say. They do say that. You're right.
1-2 to Quan. This one is hit to first base, a chance for a double play. Not in time. So 2 outs for Staples.
Once again, Bruce was able to get Quan out in front on that off speed. Quan was able to make contact, but, it was a little dribbler, and Connor Burrell was able to get that out at second. Also, good hustle by Bruce trying to cover first base. They weren't able to get it in time, but it was a good hustle by him.
So 2 outs. Quan on first. Frame had the hit in the first inning. It's out at second, so back in the same position. 2 outs for Staples. Schlegelmilch pitching fairly well so far.
Dylan Davis seems to think he got hit there. Umpire says, no, I did not think it hit him. Bruce didn't think it hit him. No one thought it hit him, but
confident about that one.
He seems a bit injured.
These two, there's a matchup that
I think
we've seen in districts.
I wonder if Bruce is getting war flashbacks right now.
Right, yeah.
From that infamous home run.
Well, he's got a chance at vengeance here.
He does. He's been. Do you think he's been dreaming of this moment? I think he has.
I think he's been dreaming of this moment. I was talking to all these players on Staples. They were just telling me how eager they are to play this game. This one is fouled high, far and behind the plate.
Yeah, and actually, I played freshman baseball for all of you guys that didn't know. And we had an amazing game against Ludlowe, the Ludlowe freshman baseball team. We went to extra innings. Declan Jandora was on the mound, and unfortunately, they hit a walk-off against us. But it was a great game. I think it was 6-6. We went on a 4-inning little run to force extra innings. Bruce actually had the hit to force extra innings, but we weren't able to get it done. So maybe that's even contributing further to this revenge tour, maybe for the Staples players.
2 outs, 1-1 to Dylan Davis is high. Quan will steal second with ease.
Yeah, and I see McFarland behind the plate. He's putting his hand above his head there. So maybe they're looking to throw the ball a bit up in the zone against Dylan Davis here. Unfortunately, that one's straight a bit too high.
Two and 1 to Dylan Davis. This one goes for ball 3. 3-1 count now.
Bruce taking some time to settle down here.
Quan on second. 2 outs, 3-1 to Davis. This one finds the zone just barely. I thought that was a bit inside, but goes for strike 2. Full count now to Dylan Davis.
Big pitch here. 2 outs, full count, runner on second. Would be a massive strikeout for Bruce.
3-2. Here's the pitch. This one's a ball. So Dylan Davis will take his base. Ludlowe has players on first and second.
Just a bit low and inside.
So out comes Brennan Davis for the Falcons. 2 outs. Still tied up at 0. First and second for Ludlowe. So a base hit in the gap could possibly drive in a run for the Falcons.
I'm not sure how much of this Ludlowe lineup did play last year, but they have the championship experience with winning the FCAC last year, so I'm sure they're very excited to play in a big game like this.
First pitch to Davis is in the zone for strike 1. 0-1 the count.
Also, I think this is Dylan Davis's brother. I think Brendan Davis and Dylan Davis are brothers.
Right.
Pretty sure.
I believe so.
I think, not to call him out here, but I'm pretty sure he was the one who made the unfortunate error against Ludlowe. Or against Ward. That
they gave him the game.
Was able to give Ward the win. So,
however, though, we did see Stanton on the mound to Jake Capolo, I believe is his name, for the Ward Mustangs. He hit the homer against Reed Stanton
to tie the game
up to 3.
And I believe Reed is pitching today. Apparently, he's coming off 40 pitches last game on Wednesday. So we're going to see how his arm fares.
0-2 to Davis is in the zone for strike 3. So 2 strikeouts for Schlegelmilch in the first inning, and out comes the Staples offense. This is the time that I think every person in Westport has been waiting for, and that is the first at-bat for Cole Landgraf.
Yeah, I think, Bruce was really excited to get out of that. You saw him let out a little grunt there. That got me fired up. That got you fired up?
That got me. James, I've been looking forward to this game since Christmas.
Yeah, that got me fired up. So now, Bruce able to get the job done in the first inning. He's going to pass the ball to Reed Stanton of the Ludlowe Falcons. Like we said, he did pitch 40 pitches allegedly last game. Also, according to Bruce, he's fighting an injured thumb or something like that.
He did tell me. I heard about a fractured
I don't know.
thumb.
I don't know. I don't know if I can trust Bruce. You know? Bruce he's a sly fella. But apparently Reed was fighting an injured thumb, so that maybe will also affect his pitching today.
And Reed on the mound today has played several years of PhD basketball with you and I. I mean,
he used to go to school in Westport.
He used to go to school in Westport. He's played basketball with us.
You know what they used to say?
I used to cook him on the court. I remember, of course, but I used to cook everybody.
They used to say Reed Dollars and Jay Shmoney.
And T. Dot.
Yeah. That's what they used to say. And T. Boogie.
That was the trio. I mean, we got it done.
Brother Judah leading the squad.
Yep.
But now he's actually hung it up. He has hung up.
I noticed. I called the Ludlowe basketball game. I didn't see him. I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Do you think if they had Reed out there, would you guys have lost that game?
I think we would have won.
Okay.
I don't think Reed. He's big, but I don't think he's that skilled.
Right. Okay.
I don't think he focuses that much on basketball. Because look at him. He's an amazing baseball player.
Why would he? To Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Cincinnati is a team, by the way, that's kind of on and off. I believe they've made 7 NCAA tournaments.
Really? They're ranked right now, I'm pretty sure.
They've made
They're ranked like 25th.
7 NCAA tournaments. They've produced some MLB names in the Big 12, so pretty good team.
Yeah.
For a pitcher to commit to.
They are they ranked right now? Do you know? Because I feel like
I'm not totally sure.
I feel like I saw them ranked like 25, 24, something like that.
So here we go. Staples offense gets rallied up. It'll start with Cicero.
Also, another interesting storyline. Reed's been pitching for Ludlowe this season, but this is his first season with Ludlowe, right?
Right.
Yeah, he transferred from prep, or he was at prep freshman year and sophomore year. So, I think he's settled in pretty well with the new team. He went to middle school with a lot of these guys in 8th grade, but now he's kind of their main guy for Ludlowe.
First pitch low, Cicero swings, 0-1 the count.
Which, I don't think he really was at prep. So he's taking on the new role of the workhorse, I'd say.
Right, 100%. Landgraf on deck. 0-1 to Cicero. This one's outside, goes for ball 1. Still shocked by how many people are actually here at the Staples baseball field. I've never seen it like this.
I feel like there should be a bit more of a stew, though, no?
Right, yeah. We heard some Ludlowe players would be in attendance. I don't quite see them yet.
I don't see a Ludlowe stew. I don't see a Staples stew. I guess Henry Gow was here. Shout out Henry Gow.
1-1 to Cicero. This one is it's a little bit short of us. Should hit the dugout. Couldn't make the catch.
That's Tyler.
Is that a player on the field? Oh, that's a player on the field.
Yeah, Tyler Jeriak wasn't able to come down with the fly ball. Seemed like he should have been able to bring it in, but
absolutely, yeah.
Just wasn't able to get under it.
I believe we played basketball with him.
Yeah, he played basketball for a bit, but he quit too. He was good. He's a good lefty.
1-2 to Cicero. This one is sent back for a foul ball. Should be past the cars.
He played for Fairfield Fierce. We had some battles with Fairfield Fierce.
Yes, we did. This team is there's just another reason to be eager to go out there and win this game for Staples.
I think DJ's coming.
Right, yeah. DJ is coming. If he gets in, man. 1-2 to Cicero's foul to the left. That's 3 straight foul balls. One of them could have been caught.
Also, DJ did get Declan Jandor, that is, for those who don't know. He got his first hit last game against Central. I think I might have said that already, but, big momentum for him. And, the whole team, everyone is coming off such a great game against Central. All the seniors getting in. Everyone getting hits. 23 runs. So
1-2 to Cicero. I guess he got a tap on the ball. He went a bit early. We'll stay in the box.
They are coming in with a lot of momentum.
Right. After this, they got Trumbull on Monday, which is arguably even a bigger game than this one.
Yep, Trumbull's got a lot of good players, too. I think they lost. No, it was Norwalk. It was Norwalk that lost Ludlowe in the FCIAC championship last year.
1-2 to Cicero. He's staying alive. He sends one deep to left field. It is back at the wall. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Cicero gives the Wreckers a 1-run lead in the first inning.
That was an absolute bomb from Jules, way over the fence. You know, to get over that fence, you got to hit a pretty hard ball, pretty far ball, and you know that was just beautiful.
It's smashed.
Yeah, that was
a couple feet over that fence,
yeah.
I believe. I mean, way to set the tone.
That was an absolute nuke by Jules.
So here he comes. Stanton, in his first inning of the game, he threw several pitches against Ward. He's got Landgraf now. Got to be in your head a little bit after
first
up a home run.
First at bat for Cole. I mean, when's the last time he hit? Probably for Staples. I mean, probably
last
a year ago. Yeah.
So the first live at bat of 2026 for 17 and White.
Now he's a George Washington commit. Will that change anything? I don't know. Will that change his confidence? I think he's pretty confident already.
First pitch inside. 0-1 the count.
And he's got a new arm sleeve too.
New arm sleeve. I love that. He had some. Can you take me through what the back injury actually was?
I don't know.
I believe it was stress fracture, something like that.
I think just a bit of overuse. You know, it's actually like becoming a bit more of a common injury.
Yeah.
A couple people I know have had just like overuse in their back, but I think just like you just got to rest it a little bit and then you're good to go.
So Landgraf down in the count. It's 0-2 in his first at bat. This one's fouled very far back. Stays alive in the batter's box.
You know, and him coming back, like I said earlier, it's really big for their pitching staff because he's another great arm. He's a lefty. So, you know, adding that variation of their arm to the pitching staff will be very big for Staples.
0-2 to Landgraf. Goes for ball one.
Good take there.
Although we'll talk things over for a second.
Catcher Max Mulhall. I think that's Mulhall.
Talking things over with Reed Stanton. So Stanton gives up a homer on the very first at-bat of the Staples game. And I just feel like he's got to be in his head after that. Regardless, Landgraf, the lefty hitter who's come off injury, is up for the Wreckers. 1-2 to Landgraf. This one's outside. Fastball there for Stanton. 2-2 the count now. Two and two pitch. Just outside. Full count.
Great eye there from Cole. You know, like I said earlier, kind of similar things with Bruce. Reed's a big guy. You know, he can throw hard. He's a big frame. But I think a big thing for him today is how can he control that off-speed pitch. Right there, off-speed pitch just a bit outside. If he can locate it, should be a good day for him.
This one's inside the zone for strike three, and Landgraf in his first at-bat can't get anything to go.
Yeah, like right there, that was a great off-speed pitch by Reed, able to get the K. So I think that'll be very big for him today. You know, he's already let up a run, but it's just one run. I'm sure he's let up more than one run. He'll be fine.
Right, 100%.
And you know, Ludlowe, they're a great team. I'm sure they'll get the bats going at some point today too.
So out comes Vega. First pitch in the zone for strike one. 0-1 the count. So Landgraf, after his first live at bat of 2026, heads into the dugout. Probably a bit in his head, but just got to keep things positive.
You know, he fought pretty well. Got to a full count, so can't be that upset.
0-1 pitch is over to second. Pass not in time, and Vega has a base hit single for Staples.
Almost an amazing play by the shortstop Brennan Davis, but throw was just a bit low and short. Nice job to hustle it out by Vincent Vega there. And also, you know, that was a good job by catcher. I said it was Max Mulhall earlier. It's actually Dylan Davis catching. That was a great job by him to hustle, back it up. Otherwise, Vega would have been on second base. So, you know, he did a great job there, hustling down and catching the wild throw.
So here comes Mark Kelly. Vega on first. Kelly sends one over to second. Ball is caught. Goes for the second out of this inning. Vega tracks back to first. And here comes the pitcher for Staples, Bruce Schlegelmilch. A little bit of Otani in him. Both a pitcher and a hitter for the Staples Wreckers. 2 outs. Vega on first. And here comes Schlegelmilch. First pitch in the zone for strike 1.
Another good thing Reed's been doing, he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, getting out ahead early in the count. Or getting out ahead in the count, early. It's very important.
0-1 pitch is fouled off right. That is in Carr territory. Didn't hear anything. Fans sounded like it hit something.
It's not where I'm parked. We're good so far.
That's all you're worried about?
Yep.
So 0-2 to Schlegelmilch. Off the foul ball, he sends one into right center. Should be caught. It is.
Well hit ball there from Bruce.
Right, good at bat.
Unfortunately, right to the left fielder, Jake Palladino, able to make a play. But good inning there from Staples, able to get around the board with the homer by Jules Cicero.
I mean, first at bat of the game, and you send one over the Blue Monster. It's pretty impressive.
Is that what they're calling it now, the Blue Monster?
Yeah, they call it the Blue Monster. That's what I've been calling it for the games I've covered.
I feel like it's not very blue. Maybe
it's a little blue.
It's a little bit, yeah.
And something we didn't even mention was Landgraf and Stanton have actually played together.
Yeah, it's true. They are
played
teammates.
together at Grind Baseball CT. I believe Cole is still playing there. I'm not sure about Reed. I think Reed has taken his talents elsewhere. But regardless, we've 2 players that have played together in the past.
I think Bruce has also played with some of these kids in 6th grade. There was like a tournament at after districts. They did like a all district team tournament.
All star.
I mean, I think it was mostly Fairfield kids, but Bruce went and played with them at what's it called, Cooperstown. So he went to Cooperstown, stayed with them a couple of days. So he probably knows a lot of these kids pretty well too.
So Schlegelmilch with a successful first inning comes back to the mound for the second. It'll be the first baseman, Tyler Gariak, to lead things off for the Falcons. Thomas Scott and James Moneyhon giving you the coverage from 70 North. We had some cloud cover and some rain earlier, especially wind. Wind was very high earlier. Now it's kind of died down. It's becoming a beautiful day.
It's amazing.
First pitch to Gariak. Finds the top of the zone for strike 1. Owen won the count to the first baseman. This pitch inside goes for ball 1. This one is fouled high over to the football field. 1-2 the count. Regarding Staples Sports, Staples Girls Lacrosse is unfortunately losing 8-1 for girls lacrosse. I believe that's at Darien, is it?
Yeah, at the half.
1-2 to Gariak is sent over to Walters at shortstop. Play over to Brill is in time for out 1 of the top of the second.
Another freshman there, Nolan Walters. He went to St. Luke's last year. He kind of like did a little reclass here. He's pretty young though. Great play. He's been honestly great for them. Stepping in that shortstop role, it's a very important role, and he's just done a great job there at shortstop as such a young player. And he showcased that right there.
So here comes Ryan Love for the Falcons. Staples defense on point so far today. First pitch high goes for ball 1.
Ryan Love he's the quarterback,
right?
I think for.
What ended up happening in that football game? Did Staples win?
No, they lost.
They lost.
They lost. I think it was like 21-20 or 21-28 or something. Maybe it was.
I think they were down a lot and then they started to make a comeback.
I don't know. I think it was 21-28. But
yeah, I believe you're right.
He was like all state for football, so
right.
He's a great athlete. He actually pitched in that in that infamous district game. He was pitching for Ludlowe that we keep going back to.
James, that's in your car territory a bit.
No, it's past it. We're good. He was pitching for American, Fairfield American.
Right, yeah.
When we unfortunately lost to them. He might have been the one that hit Will Blitzer. Shout out Will Blitzer.
I do remember that. I was watching that right behind the plate. Just got nailed in the eye.
Yeah, that was scary.
1-2 to Love. It's fouled, directly at us. I think it's going to be a bit short. That is caught. I think every single ball, it looks like it's coming right at us, and it's just right to first base to Connor Brill for the catch.
Tried to launch it to Nolan. Bit off there.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that minus aura?
Nah. Gained aura.
Gained aura?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, but he made the play, though, so.
Yeah, made the play.
That's
Gained
all
aura.
that matters.
It's really deceiving when the ball comes up in the air and you think it's coming right at us, and then it's just right to Brill.
Spins back, man.
So
it's
2
hard.
outs.
Fielding the ball is hard.
For the Staples defense. Palladino up to the plate. First pitch, a strike. 0-1 the count, 2 outs. Palladino on the second pitch is swinging. Schlegelmilch is dealing so far. 0-2 the count, 2 outs.
Fired up, man. He's cooking. He's cooking right now.
I believe that's 3 or 4 strikeout victims so far, just in the second inning.
Every time he lets out a yell, it gets me fired up even more, man.
Did he yell? I didn't
again.
hear.
He yelled again.
Okay.
It's awesome. It's great energy from Bruce today. He's excited. I can tell he's excited.
Right. So out comes Stanton. He returns to the mound after the first at-bat pitch that was sent over the wall for a Jules Cicero homer. 1-0 Staples leads. If we're talking under the terms of comparison, it's a Ludlowe win because they had a much closer game with Ward than Staples did. When Staples played Ward, they lost 7-2.
AAU math. We're doing AAU math, but can't have kids like
We had some interruptions there in the broadcast booth, but
it's ridiculous. But
won't
happen again.
Won't happen again. Yeah, as I was saying, 7-2, the loss for Staples to Ward, and
I thought it was 7-3. I don't know.
I think it was 7-2.
It might have been 7-2.
But Ward beat Ludlowe 4-3, so
yeah,
big margin between those 2 games. But Staples has the lead early.
Like we said, Ludlowe seemed to be in control most of that game against Ward until they kind of choked it away late, but.
Yeah, now we got a little bit of a Staples student section.
You can never do AAU math. That's what they call it, AAU math.
Right, they do call it AAU math.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
I think
that's why we play the games.
Girls call it girl math, I think.
No, I don't know about that, bro.
No, I'm sure.
I don't know about that one. But you got to play the games. If we just did AAU math and no one would play the games, they won, so they're like, can't be doing that. That's ridiculous, man.
So first at bat of the bottom of the second, Connor Brill leads off for the Wreckers. First pitch high for ball 1. 1-0 the count to the first baseman. One 1-0 pitch finds the zone for the first strike of the at-bat.
Whoa!
Down
Big gust of wind there,
down
man.
goes James's paper, but good thing we have
Tracy Scott here.
My mother to pick it up. 1-1 pitch. I believe in the zone for strike 2.
That was a big gust of wind, man.
Yeah, it's what happens. If there's a fly ball into center field, it might make it tougher to catch.
It's true. It's good. It's a good shout there.
1-2 to Brill. It's sent over to second base. Ball over to first is in time, but an error is made by Garyak, and Connor Brill has a base hit single.
Seemed like that was off the end of the bat a little bit there, but Brill able to dig it out. Throw was a bit short. He had to...
Definitely possible for Garyak to get the pick there, but...
He had to make the scoop, though. It's a tough play. But if you're Ludlowe, you'd like to see that, better throw.
Right.
Better catch, but nice job from Brill,
Hustle it out.
Able to make contact, hustle it out.
So here comes shortstop freshman Nolan Walters. First pitch, he swings. It's a swing and a miss. Goes for strike 1.
You know what, Thomas? I feel like out of calling these games, I don't see people steal very much. Is that maybe just...
I've seen a couple steals from first to second. I think Cicero and Chase Landgraf one of the two fastest players for the Wrecker offense. I usually see them when they're on first base and they got a chance, they're taking it. 0-1 to Walters. This one's high. I mean, Connor Brill could have went there.
Yeah.
They didn't have the ball at all.
Couldn't
I think he
find the
just
ball.
didn't identify that.
The ump, that hit the ump, by the way. He just wore it.
Count is 1-1 to Nolan Walters. Brill on first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball in the zone for strike 2.
Nolan tipped it. It was a good cut there, but just not able to make contact. Not able to make solid enough contact, that is. He did make contact, but it was a good cut, I must say.
1-2 pitches sent into center. Ball drops. Brill is to second in time, and Walters is to first in time. So scoring chances for Staples are loading.
Beautiful hit there by Nolan. Nice liner to Cole Stoller at center field. And, way to advance the runner. There was a bit of a play there at second base.
Yeah.
But Brill was able to hustle it out once again. Big Blue.
Out comes Jack Jacob.
The famous Big Blue chants coming from Staples' dugout. They call him, you know what they call him? They call him the Blue Hammer.
Oh, okay. Because he just hits it so far?
I don't know
Is
why.
that why?
I actually don't know why they call him that, but they call him the Blue Hammer.
So scoring opportunity for the Wrecker offense. Walters on first, Brill on second. Jacobs at the plate. First pitch low for ball 1.
Yeah, maybe because he hits bombs. He hammers the ball.
Could be. I can see that.
He's a big, strong guy. He's surprisingly agile, though, too. He's a great center fielder.
Want to know to Jacob. He got nailed in the foot. He's going to run this one off. We got bases loaded for the Staples Wreckers. And out comes the freshman outfielder, Chase Landgraf. We'll talk things over with Coach McFarland briefly, and we'll already see a mound visit for Reed Stanton and the Ludlowe Falcons.
Yeah, like we did say earlier, Reed, he pitched on Wednesday, threw a solid amount of pitches. He's also apparently, according to our sources, he's fighting against an injury with his thumb. So, I mean, it's not crazy that he's struggling right now. I
think we're already seeing a pitching change.
Yeah, we might be seeing a pitching change considering those struggles that he is facing. So
he's going to stay out there.
He's going to stay in there. He's going to, keep fighting, but he's probably on a pretty short leash at the current moment, considering that the bases are loaded and that he's fighting against a lot of things. Maybe tired arm, injured hand. He's going to try and settle down here with the bases loaded and no out.
I mean, if they get out of this with just one run given, that's extremely impressive.
He is their best pitcher, though. There's probably no one else they would want in this scenario. So,
bases loaded for Staples. Chase Landgraf at the plate. First pitch of ball, 1-0 the count. Staples dugout is letting Stanton hear it. One-0 pitch to Landgraf. Sent over to shortstop. Possibility of a double play. Error is made. Staples run will score and a base hit.
I think
just error after error for the Ludlowe defense.
I think Chase would have been safe there even if the throw was on target, but the throw was once again off target for Brendan Davis. Not able to get the out on the grounder to shortstop there, and another run scores. Good job by Chase putting the ball in play and getting an RBI. I think he would have been safe, though, honestly.
It would have been close.
It would have been close because, like we said earlier, Chase.
Very fast.
Yeah, he's a speedy kid.
Cicero sends one deep to left. It is gone.
My God.
A second homer just so early into the game for Jules Cicero, and Staples is dominating this Ludlowe defense.
Thomas, we thought that first one was far. That one was, that was an absolute bomb.
It is shocking. You're going against arguably the best pitcher in the FCAC, and he gets 2 home runs so early into the game.
I can't even stress it enough. We thought that first one was far. That second one, I mean, that was an absolute nuke.
Right.
Way over the fence, no doubter.
Yeah.
Right when he hit it. I mean, I don't even think the left fielder even moved. He knew that one was not coming back.
So 2 straight times Landgraf comes to the plate.
A grand slam too.
A grand slam. I didn't even notice that.
Yes, grand slam.
It's 6-0.
Yep.
I kind of blew over my head that all the runs are going to score as well. 6-0 lead for Staples. Stanton is calling out to the dugout to take him out. Not in a comfortable position.
Yeah, it's hard to keep going after something like that happens. I don't really know what the Ludlowe pitching staff does look like behind Stanton. He lets out a little grunt there, probably, bit angry with himself right now. But it seems like Ludlowe will have to go to a pitching change soon, pretty soon.
1-1 to Cole Landgraf. It's a 6-0 lead after a Cicero grand slam. This pitch high goes for ball 2.
Yeah, I thought that one was a strike. Reed's getting more upset.
Two and 1 to Landgraf. This one's low. He swings. He hits. Play to first is in time. So Landgraf makes some solid contact. Regardless, he's out at first.
That was like a little golf swing.
Yeah,
that was really low. I mean, he absolutely smashed that ball. It had very high exit velo, I bet you, but straight to the second baseman, and Ludlowe is able to make that play there. So that's the first out of the inning too. Wow,
that's insane.
That's crazy.
So here comes Vega. First pitch, he swings.
And, that was good contact, too. Like, just good swing by Cole. Unfortunate result straight to the second baseman, but Staples' bats are looking really good so far. And also, Bruce is out, too. He hit it straight to the right fielder, made great contact. So,
1 out.
They're seeing the ball well against Stanton.
0-1 to Vega. Is sent over to second. Play to first is in time. So that brings up the second out of this second inning.
Another good play there by Elliott Kwan. Able to pick up the grounder, charge the grounder, and convert it to Jeriak for the second out of the inning.
So 2 outs. Out comes Mark Kelly to the plate. Staples baseball field is getting even more crowded every single minute.
Do you think they're going to pitch to Jules next time he comes up the plate? Are you able to? He hits a home run every time.
I think you're, I don't know. First pitch to Mark Kelly is high, goes for ball 1. I mean, Stanton, I would assume he's going to come out after this inning. He was signaling to the dugout several times that he wanted to come out. 2 outs, 1-0 to Kelly. Is fouled high and behind for the first strike. One and 1 to Mark Kelly. Schlegelmilch on deck.
Good pitch there from Stanton.
I think that's a curveball inside for strike 2. So 1-2 the count. This one, Kelly sends into center, drops into no man's land, and Mark Kelly has a base hit single. Staples' bats are just rallying right now.
Yeah, nice job by Mark Kelly, able to poke one out in between the center fielder and right fielder. Nice piece of hitting there for Mark Kelly. He's actually, Thomas, he's a 4-star in SAC, by the way.
He is a 4-star in SAC. I shared 2 classes with him. I've played SAC with him. Is he really a 4-star?
Yeah, is he? I don't know.
I can't say no. I can't say yes. He's not.
Really?
I'm being honest.
Really?
I'd give him 3 stars.
I haven't watched him play that much, but
we have some children in right center, James, that are trying to take down the fence. I don't know why they were doing that, but umpires had to tell them to scram. So here comes Schlegelmilch. 2 outs. Kelly on first. First pitch high for ball 1.
You got to talk to Alex Kovacs about that, man. You can't be just giving out stars.
4 stars.
They lose their meaning, man. It's inflation. They lose their meaning. They lose their value. I mean, I haven't seen him play. I can't comment, but you're a pretty good sacker, I feel like.
I'm all right. I mean, I can hit a scorpion, 100% success rate, so I'd argue I am.
I must say, Out of the both of us, though, who is the better jester?
You're the better jester, of course. You're the jester guy. 2-0 pitch to Schlegelmilch.
Is it crazy to say I'm the jester king?
Not crazy. This one high. 3-0 count. Stanton is struggling on the mound.
I think the proportion of my gesturing compared to the rest of my skills
is very high.
Makes my jester ability even more impressive.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
Because I can't really do anything else. I can rally it, with my foot and stuff, but
3-0 to Schlegelmilch finds the zone.
Yeah,
Bruce didn't think so.
I think that was a strike. Bruce just wanted to get to first base.
Yeah. 2 outs, 6-0 for Staples. I keep forgetting the score because Cicero's homer was a grand slam. 3-1 pitch finds the zone. Full count now to Schlegelmilch.
This would be very, very impressive here for me if he's able to battle back and get this strikeout here. Stop the bleeding. Bruce was ahead 3-0.
3-2 pitch. Schlegelmilch fouls this one off, not quite in James's Carr territory, but definitely in Carr territory. Bounces over.
But Thomas, I've been practicing a little bit, and I'm able to stall it on my back now.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I've been practicing, and I've been working on my chest stall too. So
yeah,
you got to watch out for me.
Mark Kelly on first. 3-2 pitch to Schlegelmilch is bombed foul.
I've been improving.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll have to see it for myself though.
We got some more goons messing with us.
3-2 pitch to Schlegelmilch. He is hit on that one, I believe.
No, hit his bat. He says, "Are we live?" Yes, we are live. Yes, we are. Where can they find us, Thomas?
www.ptfm.org.
And the O'Shea Productions YouTube channel, right?
Correct.
Yep.
For those of you tuning in, we are currently in the bottom of the second inning. 6-0 lead for Staples. Full count pitch finds the zone for strike 3, and Stanton avoids some late second inning trouble, yet it's a very successful inning for the Staples offense.
Yeah, good job by him to battle back from that 3-0 count, able to get the strikeout there against Bruce, able to strike him out looking. But great inning there from Staples. That Jules Cicero home run, that was massive. That might have honestly put the game out of reach. I don't want to say anything too early, but
100%, James. That was fair to say that.
That was absolutely demoralizing for Ludlowe, and
I'm just looking at their dugout, and you're right, they're demoralized.
Yep, just gave Staples even more momentum after his first home run as well.
Colony Grill bus is in attendance here at the Staples baseball field. It is Little League Day, so we're also giving out snacks, so a lot of food choices for anybody.
Thomas, I'm a little parched. Am I able to get a water for free, do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, I gave this water to you, but you
did
it. I
did.
did, yeah.
I thought Mrs. Scott got it for you.
Shout out Mom. She actually brought 2 waters, and she brought you a snack if you wanted to.
Wow. Shout out.
So Schlegelmilch returns to the mound for the third inning. 5 runs scored. When I was calling that homer, I didn't even realize that it was a grand slam. Yeah. And then I looked at the scoreboard. Next thing you know, it's 6-0. So here comes Brooks Finesca, the outfielder for the Falcons. Schlegelmilch, first pitch is high, goes for ball 1. Closer for the Staples, Lucas Snow, has not started warming up yet, but no reason to. Schlegelmilch is having himself a day. 1-0 pitch.
Yeah, Lucas Snow's been, he's been great for Staples. I think he's, with the injuries they've had, he's really stepped up. We'll probably see him pitching later today, but he's really stepped up. He's been great for Staples pitching so far this season.
1-1 pitch finds the zone for strike 2.
He's also my member. He's a member of my golf team.
Right, your
Shout out
golf
Lucas
team.
Snow, yeah.
Okay.
I'm a member of the golf team.
Right,
we are
right.
both members of the golf team.
Right, correct. 1-2 pitch is launched into left. It is caught by Chase Landgraf for the first out of the third inning. So some solid contact there from Brooks Finesca. Yet Staples' defense comes up and makes the play. So back to the top of the order for the Falcons. Cole Stotler returns. 6-0 lead for Staples. First pitch to Stotler. Finds the zone. It's a curveball for Schlugemilch. It brings up an 0-1 count. One out. 1-1.
Wow, that water's delicious.
Stotler.
That water's delicious, man.
Shout out, Mom.
Shout out Tracy Scott. Bruce is dealing so far, by the way. Very
Absolutely.
impressed.
1-1 pitch to Stotler. Finds the zone once again. Whew. Stotler swings fast, way too early. Throw to first in time with ease.
Yeah, and when Bruce has got that off-speed working, he's probably one of the best pitchers, if not maybe the best pitcher in the FCAC. That was a beautiful off-speed pitch there in the dirt, able to get Stotler swinging. And catcher Paul DeTore able to throw it to Connor Brillo at first base to convert the drop third strike out.
So here comes Ryan Frame, who had the base hit single in the first inning.
This Ludlowe team is a lot of lefties, Thomas.
Yeah.
They do have a lot of lefties. So, that's ideal facing right-handed pitchers, I believe. I think that's, yeah. Lefties, they see the ball better, I guess, against a right-handed pitcher. Because the ball
fouled behind.
Because the ball isn't like curving. It's not curving. It doesn't look like it's going to hit
right.
you.
No, yeah, I see what you mean.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe that's an advantage, and they do have a lot of lefties. It's also tough as a pitcher when they're going. You got to vary how you're pitching against a lefty versus pitching against a righty. So
1-2 count.
It's another factor. It's another factor that makes this Ludlowe team one of the best teams in the FCAC.
Absolutely. Right now. I mean, with the success of Cicero, it's not showing it. Frame sends one into right, finds no man's land, and Ryan Frame has his second base hit single of the game. So 2 base hit singles for Ryan Frame. Here comes Elliott Kwan, who also had the base hit.
Once again, a nice
first innings.
Nice off-speed pitch there from Bruce.
2 outs and an at-bat with a chance to get out of this inning. 0-1 pitch is in the zone. 0-2 count now.
And I think this game has really shown the depth of the FCAC.
Yeah.
Ward kind of belted Staples a little bit, I would say, just a little bit.
Right.
But and then they had a very competitive game against Ludlowe. But now, Ludlowe, they're kind of getting smacked by Staples here. So, it kind of shows how, any of these top teams can really beat each other at any time. Especially when it comes to, all these great pitchers. When the best pitchers are pitching, anyone can win.
1-2 to Elliott Kwan outside the plate. 2-2 count now. Elliott Kwan, also a pitcher for the Falcons, so if Stanton comes out, he's possibly one of the options that Ludlowe has. Frame on first. Kwan at the plate. 2-2 pitch. Drilled over to shortstop. Walters can't make the play. It's an error at shortstop. And Ludlowe possibly in some scoring chances.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have been able to make that throw to first anyway. He's tough backhanded grounder going, kind of straight to the left field pole. But unfortunately just scoots right under his glove there. So Bruce is finding, I'd say this is the most
trouble he's been in.
Most trouble he's been in, yep, so far today. He does have 2 outs, though, against the lefty Dylan Davis. So we'll see if he can get it done, close out the inning.
Calls for time. It's granted. Steps out of the box for a brief second, and he's back. So Frame on second, Quan on first. First pitch to Dylan Davis in the zone for strike 1.
You know, Thomas, we do have a little bit of a stew going here. We got some of
100%.
Some Staples Girls golf team members.
Right.
Captain Riley Sklar.
Davis fouls one.
Staples basketball captain, legend, Sam Klacko.
Right.
Staples golf, debatably legend, Justin Goldshore. Is he a legend? I don't know if he's a legend. But Justin Goldshore.
Soon to be legend. Soon to be legend.
Maybe one day.
0-2 to Davis.
That one hit him.
I think that hit him just a bit off the chest. So bases loaded for the Falcons. James, a homer here. They're back in it.
Yep. Didn't have to act that one that time. I don't know if, first time it seemed like he thought he got hit, but that one he did get hit. He did a good job of wearing it. So now the bases are loaded.
Bases loaded. So
Bruce has definitely found himself in a bit of a jam here.
Here comes Dylan Davis's brother, Brennan Davis, the infielder for the Falcons. First pitch to Davis.
And I believe Bruce did strike him out in the first inning.
He did. First pitch inside the zone for strike 1. 0-1 the count, 2 outs. Second pitch.
Just a bit low.
Just a bit low. Goes for ball 1. Bases loaded. 6-0 lead for Staples. Top of the third. 1-1 to Davis. Fouled far and right. Car territory for sure, but neither of ours, so we don't really care, do we?
Got a feel for the people that get their car hit, but
right.
I'd rather it not be mine personally.
Like I said, this is probably the most I've ever seen the Staples baseball field regarding people. I mean, almost all the stands are filled. We got people standing behind the broadcast booth. 2 outs, 1-2 to Davis. Another one fouled. Same exact thing. Over to the parking lot.
Might have hit the same car.
Might have hit the same car. So after 2 straight foul balls, brings up the 1-2. Grand slam opportunity. Bases loaded. Pitch. I think just barely past him. Ludlowe gets 1 run to score. Davis will stay at the plate, but second and third are covered for the Falcons.
Seemed like the Tory didn't really hustle back
hit him
there.
For a second.
Who?
I thought it hit the
Brennan
batter.
Davis?
Yeah.
Seemed like he didn't really know, or something happened. He didn't really hustle back there to get that ball.
So Ludlow's on the board.
Something funky just went on there. I'm not really sure. Maybe he's touching his glove a little bit. Maybe it hit his wrist or something. But Ludlow's able to score, yeah.
6-1. 2-2 curveball. Just high, brings up a full count.
This is a big pitch here from Bruce. He does have first base open, so they won't score a run if he does walk him, but if he's able to, ideally he's able to get a strikeout here, and he doesn't have to deal with the fact that the bases are loaded.
3-2 pitch. Davis fouls one high over to the first base area. Cicero calls for it, makes the catch, and Staples narrowly avoids some trouble.
Great job
there.
Top
of the third.
Great job there from Jules. Able to hustle all the way out to kind of no man's land in right field, calling off Brill, and he's able to come down with it. That was that's going to be a massive play. Maybe not a massive highlight play, but when we look back on that, being able to make that out there with in a full count with the bases, with a runner on second and third, that's massive there for Staples to get able to get out of that inning.
So shockingly, Stanton returns. I'm pretty sure if we watch the tape back, he was calling to the dugout to try and get him to come out, but he returns.
I mean, I don't know very much about this team, but I'm not sure how the rest of the Ludlowe pitching staff looks. So maybe that's a contributing factor to why he's still in the game.
Ludlowe student section picks up slightly. And like we said, shockingly, Stanton returns to the mound. My broadcasting partner, James Moneyhan, has unfortunately left to go put on some pants. Can't blame him. It is getting a bit windy and chilly. (6-1) is the lead for the Wreckers. Falcons got their first score of the game off of an error from Staples right at the plate. And Connor Brill will lead things off for the bottom of the third. So Stanton, after giving up 2 home runs in 6 runs, is back on the mound. First pitch high for ball 1. 1-0 the count. James struggling to get his pants on. One 1-0 pitch finds the zone for strike 1. Stanton had a lot of time in the duration of that inning when he was in that dugout to calm himself, get his thoughts back. 1-1 pitch. Brill sends this one into center and has himself a base hit single. So the Staples bats continue to fire, and Stanton just doesn't look comfortable out there. And out comes Nolan Walters, the shortstop freshman for the Wreckers.
Pants are officially on. Pants are officially on.
Pants are on.
You know,
got cold?
Yeah, I got a little cold. I had to put them on.
It's respectable.
I wore pants to school today. You know, I knew it was going to possibly get chilly. So
1-0 to Walters. Sent into center. Drops into no man's land. Brill. Can he get to second? Yes, he can. Oh, he's out.
Yeah, I think he was out there. You know, it's tough because he can't go too far. If they catch it, he's gonna get
right.
If they catch it, he's gonna get thrown out when he's trying to go back to first.
That was a close play. I thought he would be safe for a second.
I think he was out. McFarland's definitely not happy with that. Brilga's gonna get a little bit of a talking to, but
so here comes Jacobs. Walters on first.
I must say, Thomas, these pants are a game changer.
Yeah.
Should have been on it earlier.
First pitch to Jack Jacobs is in the zone for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Jacobs sends a bouncer over to second. Double play a possibility. Out at second, out at first. And Ludlowe, a quick bottom of the third inning.
Yeah, beautiful job there by Brennan Davis, doing it himself, able to field the ground ball, step on second, and make the throw to first to convert the double play. So Ludlowe getting a bit of momentum here, you know.
Right. I mean,
three quick outs in the in the bottom of the third.
It's unfortunately not where they need the momentum. They need the momentum on the bat side of things, but
yeah, they did just score a run in the last inning, so they're coming in the top of the fourth with a little bit of momentum here, I'd say. Not too much, but it is getting a lot colder now, I feel like, Thomas.
Absolutely. No, yeah, 100%.
You know, one of the worst things in the world is getting jammed. Do you know what getting jammed is? Like the ball goes really close when you try to hit a baseball.
Finger or?
No, like when you try to hit a baseball, the ball goes really close to the bat. That is one of the worst when it's cold outside.
When it's cold, yep.
One of the worst feelings in the world. Like your hands are just like numb and they're vibrating, and it's just awful, man.
So Staples infields. We'll talk things over. Schlugmilch returns to the mound for the fourth inning. 3 down, 4 to go from Staples baseball field. It's a 6-1 lead For the Wreckers, Thomas Scott and James Moneyhan, live from 70 North. The first baseman, Tyler Gariak, will lead things off for the Falcons. First pitch to Gariak is high. Fastball brings up a 1-0. One 1-0 pitch to Gariak. This one no different. Fastball high. 2-0 count now. We've seen a fairly wide variety of pitches from Bruce. One is that off speed that we've mentioned several times so far today. Two 2-0 to the first baseman. Bruce finds the zone for the first strike of the at-bat. 2-1 the count. Two and one to Gariak in the dirt.
Yeah, seems like Bruce is getting a little bit frustrated right now.
Yeah.
He's kind of struggling just a little bit to find the zone, just a little bit.
Three and one. Gariak takes the second strike. He thought it was a ball.
Yeah, it seemed like he thought about it, and then he realized it was probably going to be a strike.
I believe we have a full count. Yes, we do. Gariak sends one over to Cicero. Bouncer, he can't make the play, and Gariak will get a base hit single. Just a slight error from the Staples defense there.
Yeah, it hit off of Bruce's glove, actually, or maybe like his foot or something like that, so maybe that kind of messed Jules up, but there should have been enough time to make that play, I feel like. Unfortunately, he was not able to make it. So Gariak will reach base.
So here comes the quarterback for the Falcons, Ryan Love. Elects to bunt. Gets it. This one goes foul. Kelly lets it go. Having a little bit more cloud cover than we saw in the first couple of innings. Although, luckily, the temperature hasn't dropped too much so far. 0-1 to Love. Gariak on first. Curveball finds the zone for the second strike. If you're hitting there, that pitch just has to be nasty.
Yep.
Oh, 0-2 to the third baseman. 6-1, Staples leads. This pitch, Love sends it over to Kelly. Can't quite get it and doesn't even pass it to first. So that's two straight errors for the Staples defense. One by Cicero and one by Kelly.
I'm not sure if it was this year or last year, but I remember errors being a bit of an issue for Staples. I think it was last year. So maybe kind of that same theme coming back. You know, a lot of these players did get some playing time last year for Staples. So you hate to see that if you're the Wreckers. Two straight errors, allowing Ludlowe base runners on first and second. Let's see if Bruce can try and get out of it.
Palladino wanted to bunt.
No outs as well, Thomas.
Yeah, this is scoring opportunity. I mean, they had it. Bruce got out of it only with one run. They had scoring chances in that last inning, but Staples got out of it. So maybe a bit on the edge of their seat. Infield is in. Bunt couldn't make contact. Brings up 1-1 count. Brill and Kelly just kind of sitting in the infield grass. First and second for the Falcons. Wow. Oh my goodness, we might have a pickle at short. It's Gariak. Pass over to second. Cicero drops the ball. I think he made contact with Gariak but he dropped the ball. So I think that counts as an error, correct?
I'm not sure, but he should have been out if Jules didn't drop it on the tag. He did make contact with him, but ball just popped out of his glove. Great job there, though, from Paul Dettori, able to, catch Jeriak kind of back, and great job from him, able to throw him out, not out, but able to catch him lacking at second base, force a pickle. Unfortunately, could not convert the out there.
1-2 to Palladino. That one's a ball. Some oohs and ahs from the Staples fans, but 2-2 the count now. 0 outs, first and second. 2-2 to Jake Palladino. Big pitch here. 2-2. Palladino has to duck away from that one. That's going to bring up a full count. I mean, if he just took that one.
I thought that was maybe in there.
3-2.
It was a very nice cook. Sorry, I'm just munching on some
cereal bar, right?
Some of Tracy's snacks that she got us, but it was a very nice curveball from Bruce. Full count here.
Full count. Palladino wanted to bunt. Schlugemilch with a wild pitch, and we got bases loaded at Staples Baseball Field. The Falcons in prime opportunity to cut this deficit down.
So, Staples, they've kind of just allowed Ludlowe to get base runners, his fielders, that is. Bruce, Brucey's pitching pretty well, but his fielders have kind of just put him in the scenario where the bases are now loaded, there are no outs. So Ludlowe's, like I said earlier, they've got solid amount of momentum. They've got some life here.
Right. So after several
fourth inning
errors from this Staples team and a wild pitch from Schlugemilch that brings up bases loaded, we got a mound visit. McFarland talking to Bruce.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit upset, just a little bit, but we'll see if he can settle down here.
(6-1) still. Staples with the lead. So the cleanup hitter, Brooks Finesca, out to the plate, bases loaded. Staples, 0 outs. Scoring chances for the Falcons. Fonseca drills one over to Cicero. This time he makes the play. Double play opportunity. They got it. It's a double play from the Staples defense, and what amazing infielding from Jules Cicero.
Yeah, Fonseca, he did a good job putting the ball in play, able to get an RBI there. So score is now 6-2, but Staples, Jules and Nolan, great job there. Jules fielding the ground ball, flipping it to Nolan at second. Nolan with a beautiful throw to convert on that double play at first.
So back to the top of the order, it's Cole Stotler at the plate.
But that run's kind of a big run. I feel like they're Ludlowe's slowly creeping back into this game.
Ryan Love on third. Stotler sends a foul ball high. It's right. It's out of play in the stands. It bounces, and O'Shea has caught the ball.
Yes, sir.
Come on, O'Shea.
Yes, sir.
How about that?
Amazing play there from O'Shea.
Get him on the field. Production team is on point today. 1-1 to Stotler. This one's low, a wild pitch. Ryan Love could score. He's safe at the plate. So that's the third run for the Falcons, and Bruce throws a wild pitch, and Ryan Love steals with a close play at the plate. 6-3. Falcons are creeping back.
I don't think any of those were earned. Maybe that run, did he walk Ryan Love, or did Ryan get a hit? I don't really remember.
I forget.
Those first two runs were not earned.
Still only 1 out, so the bases are clear now.
Those errors do prove costly for the Staples Wreckers. Bruce and Paul tried to hustle and get Ryan Love at home, but he showed off his speed, able to slide in there. And now they're only down by 3. 6-3 game.
2-1 to Stotler. This pitch finds the zone, brings up 2-2. Bruce kind of just has to regather himself. He's probably got the duration to finish out this inning and maybe another. Two and two to Stotler. Bases are cleared. This one finds the zone. And Cole Stotler is once again a strikeout victim of Bruce Schlugemilch.
No yell there from Bruce, but that's a big strikeout. Able to get out of the inning. But, Ludlowe, like I said, they're slowly creeping back into this game. I feel like they've got the momentum now. There was a massive celebration after Ryan Love scored that run on that pass ball. So Reed once again coming out to pitch. Ludlow's got some momentum here. We'll see if Staples can, combat that momentum with their bats. With Reed, he's pissed. If you're Staples right now, you got to take this opportunity with Reed still in the game and try and extend their lead a little bit, especially after, Ludlowe, they've scored a couple runs.
So it'll be Chase Landgraf, who did have a base hit earlier in this game, I believe.
Yeah, he had the RBI.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. So the cleanup hitter will come out to the plate to lead off the bottom of the fourth.
I don't know. The cleanup hitter's the fourth hitter. Or is it the third hitter? It's not the last hitter. He's the last hitter.
Oh, okay. They
call it reverse leadoff, actually.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes, because sometimes you kind of want to have a fast. You can get on base.
I mean, usually we see him a bit higher in
bases.
the order, but now that with his brother coming back, he's dropped slightly.
Yeah. So they got him in the reverse leadoff spot, and then we got Jules Cicero. I wonder if Reed's worrying about having Jules come back up to the plate.
Are they allowed to intentionally walk?
Yeah,
they are.
I remember I don't remember who it was against, but I think it might have been their first game of the season.
Oh, they intentionally walked
Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny Vega, 100% against Greenwich.
Yeah, it was against Greenwich. Yeah, because he had
a homer and then he had a bomb in the center.
He had a homer and he had a double, I think it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see an unintentional walk from Jules. Maybe for Jules, maybe it's a bit early for that. It's only the fourth inning, but two absolute bomb home runs, accounting for five of Staples' 6 runs right now.
Yep. So
got to watch out if you're Reed Stanton. Got to proceed with caution when you are facing Jules Cicero.
6'3", 200-pound right-handed pitcher will stay on the mound. Fresh count to Chase Landgraf. He swings hard. Ball goes high, brings up 0-1 count. Got some fans on the dugout. Literally on the dugout. Not quite sure why.
I don't know if is that allowed? I'd be surprised.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's getting quite close to our extension cord. If there's tomfoolery over there, I'm going to have to go check that out.
Yeah. Going to have to lock that down, man. Can't allow that.
0-1 to Chase Landgraf. Finds the zone, brings up 0-2. So Stanton maybe found himself throughout that inning in the dugout. 0-2 pitch. Landgraf sends one into center. Drops into the grass, and that's a base hit single for Chase Landgraf. He's going to second. It's an error in center field. Chase Landgraf with a double.
Yeah, Chase showing off that speed that we were just talking about. Able to stretch that single into a double with a little bobble from center fielder Cole Stotler. So great job. Great piece of hit there from Chase. In between the center fielder and the right fielder, and he's able to get to second base. Runners in scoring position with Jules Cicero, not what you want to see if you're the Ludlowe Falcons.
Not at all. Cicero, first pitch, inside for ball one. I mean, if you're Stanton here, you got to be a bit nervous.
Yeah.
2 straight homers against him, and he's back for his third at bat of the game.
I mean, once again, that second home run was an absolute bomb.
1-0 to Cicero. He finds the gap in left field. Chase Landgraf might score. He's held up at third, and Jules Cicero will remain at first.
No home run there from Jules, but
no home run, but advancing some runners.
Able to get on base. Nice single there. Move the runner to third. I like that decision there from McFarland, not sending him. I think it would have been a close play. Chase he's speedy, but
Chase is very fast. When I saw him turn on first and go to second, that was impressive.
There's no need to risk it though. I feel like with no out.
Right.
Top of the order, or not top of the order, second hitter, and as we have another pickle here.
Pick off to first.
But Jules is able to
get
into second.
Tyler Gariak didn't throw it to second. Instead, he threw it to third.
Yeah,
Chase Landgraf came off the bag a bit.
Seemed like a bit of a mental error there from Gariak.
Yeah, Jerry, I mean, maybe he saw Cicero was taken off.
I mean,
he didn't want to run to score.
Chase was a little bit off the plate, but I think if he just threw it to second, he might have been able to get Jules out. But that pickoff ends up being, a plus for Staples. Jules is able to advance the free base.
So Cole Landgraf back to the plate for his third at-bat of the game. Sends a bouncer over to second. Play at the plate. Chase Landgraf. He's out.
I think McFarland told him to go on that. It ended up not really seeming like the right decision, but that's just unfortunate. I mean,
it was close, but if there's a bouncer, it's hard to tell what's going to end up happening.
It was a pretty easy play right to the second baseman. He was able to, quickly transfer it and get it to home in time to get Chase. So, Cole was able to put the ball in play, but unfortunately did not amount in a run.
I mean, we could have had bases if he stayed. We could have had bases loaded with Vinny Vega at the plate with one out.
He did
still against Stanton.
He did advance Jules, though, so at least Jules is on third.
So Cole Landgraf on base for the first time of 2026. Fresh count to Vinny Vega. Pickoff to third base with Jules Cicero is useless. Landgraf on first. Cicero on third. It's corners for the Staples offense. Stanton will elect to take his time, slow things down. I mean, it looked like at the start of this bottom of the fourth inning, he was feeling okay. Still 0-0 the count to Vega. Landgraf goes to seal second, gets there with ease.
Yeah, we talked about Chase's speed, but Cole's also probably one of the faster players on this team, showcasing his speed right there, able to steal second base. I don't think Ludlowe was going to try and throw him out. I think they were running a play where you throw it down the second base, try and get third base runner off, catch him lacking a little bit, get him out at third, get the lead runner out. But still, nice job there from Cole, able to advance into scoring position.
0-1 to Vega, foul ball, far and right, definitely card territory. Of course, we don't really know. We don't have that kind of view, but regardless, 0-2 the count. Landgraf advances to second. Cicero on third.
Yeah, I think if you're Vinny, you're just trying to put the ball in play here. Not trying to do too much. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit.
Vinny Vega, if he puts one in play, possibly scoring 2 runs. 0-2 pitch is high for ball 1. One out, 6-3. Staples leads in the bottom of the fourth. Second and third for the Wreckers. 1-2 to Vega. This one's low. Cicero elects to stay at third.
Yeah, bounced right back to Dylan Davis there behind the plate. So I think that was a smart decision there from Jules, electing to not run.
So 2-2 now. 1 out. Pitch to Vega. He drills one. Over to the left field gap. Can't get anything. Play at the plate. Cicero is out. Landgraf remains at second. And Vega goes to first.
Once again.
What? Yeah, once he didn't have to go.
Not really a good decision there to run. I think you kind of got to wait a little bit. Maybe see if he's thrown it to first. Maybe you run, but.
So that's 2 straight times there's been out at the plate. First one was Chase Landgraf. This one, Jules Cicero, but both times they could have stayed.
Yeah, it seems like they're kind of squandering their opportunity to score here. Now there's 2 outs.
2 outs. Stanton still on the mound. It looked like he was having trouble with the thumb early in the game. But at this point, looks comfortable.
Yeah, he was in a bit of a jam to start this inning, but his fielders have done a good job. He's done a good job pitching to contact. His fielders have done a good job getting these Staples runners out at home plate.
0-2 count to Mark Kelly. Vega on first. Cole Landgraf on second.
Thomas, I feel like maybe that first time Chase ran, he kind of had to run, but I feel like Jules, he just really did not have to try and force it there. I don't really like that decision, forcing him to run, and he seemed upset when he got tagged out. It seemed like he didn't really like McFarland. McFarland maybe might have told him that he's running, and he didn't really like that decision McFarland made for him.
2 outs. 1 and 2 to Mark Kelly. Find a gap here, possibly score Cole Landgraf. Kelly fouls one high and behind. Sounded like a car. Two outs. Vega on first. Landgraf on second. Possibly a chance to score in some runs for Staples or avoid some trouble for the Falcons. 1 and 2 pitch to Kelly. This one's fouled behind again. I noticed that when Mark Kelly is at the plate, and after he gets like a little pick of something, he's always nodding his head, like confidently. Like he's like, yeah.
Maybe it's because he's a 4-star in sack, man.
Maybe.
He's a 4-star in sack. Like, that's high pedigree.
1 and 2 to Mark Kelly. Schlegelmilch on deck. First and second for the Wreckers.
I would probably be nodding my head, too, if I was techie like that, man.
1 and 2 to Kelly. This one's high.
Nice leave there.
2 and 2. Good at bat so far for Kelly. Has had some good contacts. Two have been foul, though, however. Still a 3-run lead for Staples. 2 and 2 to Kelly. This one's fouled once again.
He's fighting here. He's done a good job of fouling off these pitches, staying alive. Reed's kind of shown a bit of frustration with.
Time at the plate is granted. 2 outs, 2 and 2 is the count to Mark Kelly. First and second for the Wreckers. Sun peeks through the clouds. 2 and 2 to Kelly. He is hit, and he just tanks it right in the left shoulder. And he'll take his base. We got bases loaded.
Now Bruce is trying to help himself here. I mean, if there's anyone that I think would hit a grand slam besides Jules, I think if I had to guess, probably the favorite would be Bruce.
Arguably.
You know, there are a lot of, great hitters on the Staples team. You know, Vinny might be up there, maybe Mark Kelly. Connor Brill did have a game with 2 home runs, but.
First pitch to Schlegelmilch finds the zone for strike 1.
Bruce has a lot of power. A lot of power.
Landgraf on third after the steal to second, and then the walk for Kelly. Vega on second, Kelly on first. Schlegelmilch takes strike 2, 0-2 the count now.
Yeah, Reed's done a good job of getting ahead here. This is exactly where you want to be if you're Reed.
To Schlegelmilch, strikes out swinging, and Reed Stanton and the Ludlowe Falcons narrowly avoid some trouble. 6-3, your lead for Staples. Stanton nodding his.
Yeah, Reed just challenged Bruce there. Said hit my fastball, and Reed got it by him. So great job there from him, able to get out of the bases loaded jam. And
smells good, James.
Ludlow, what does that smell? Is that pizza?
Smells like a grill. I feel like that's not pizza. I don't know.
And now, Ludlow's only down 3 runs.
We've mentioned that there's constant tension between these two. Whether it's on Superfans, on the court, on the field, on the diamond. It's really just back and forth for these two programs.
Yeah, I just saw some of my great friends. Gavin Wirtz, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. We used to play basketball with him.
Yeah.
Is he here in attendance? He is?
Yep. Carlo. Carlo and Staples Superfans maybe have had some beef in the past.
So here comes the number 2 hitter, Ryan Frame, for the Falcons. 4 down, 3 to go from Staples Baseball Field. Thomas Scott and James Moneyhub, live from 70 North. Fresh count to Frame. First pitch strike. Oh my. I just saw an extension cord fly through the air. It's not really a sight to see, but looks like everything's okay. 1-1 to Ryan Frame. This one's just inside. 2-1 the count now. Three-run lead for the Wreckers. Frame sends one deep into right. It is hard. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Ryan Frame rallies up the bats for the Falcons, and it's a 2-run lead at Staples.
Yeah, beautiful job there from Ryan Frame. Able to just square one up. And Ludlowe only down 2, man.
They're rallying back.
And they got all the momentum. All the momentum is on their side right now.
I think Schlegelmilch in this time has to just gather himself. Think Landgraf could have robbed that?
No. It was definitely over by a solid amount.
Another hit. Drops into no man's land. Jacobs in center.
Stand-up double there for
Elliott Kwan.
So now a home run would tie it from Dylan Davis.
I mean, this is no James. Oh yeah, you're right. I thought a home run to take the lead for a second, but yeah, a home run would tie it. If there's one guy to do it, I feel like it's Dylan Davis, especially against the Staples defense. McFarland will come out to the mound and talk things over with Bruce Schlegelmilch, and I believe this is.
I think.
I feel like he's got a bit more.
Maybe they're bringing Snow in though.
He's going to come out, and I believe it will be Lucas Snow to come and pitch the last 3 innings for Staples. James, your papers are gone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thomas, I also see over here we got a little rugby match going on.
We do have a rugby match. Yeah.
I don't know really how rugby works, but it's 5-0. And I think Staples is losing, unfortunately.
I think they're playing prep. I feel like prep rugby is like always on top.
Yeah, it is a red team, so it's probably either Greenwich or prep. Let's call the rugby kick here. He lines up to kick it, and it's good.
Wow, what a call.
That was a good call there, right? Yep.
Yep.
You know, I may not have very much expertise on rugby, but how many points do you think he gets for a kick? Trivia. You can't look. How many points do you think he just got for getting the kick in?
Okay. Just watched a rugby documentary in Sportslit.
The one about South Africa?
Yeah. 3.
No.
How much is it?
It's 2. I didn't know that, but they just added 2 points to their score.
But I'm pretty sure you're allowed to, like, it's not like an extra point.
But I think that when you kick it after you score, I guess you get 2 points, man. You learn something new every day. As we got Lucas Snow, you know, we were talking about him earlier. The lefty, he's going to come in to relieve Bruce. He's been really good for Staples this year, stepping into a bigger role on the mound. And, you know, we'll see how Ludlowe adjusts to the lefty, to Snow.
Six to 4 is the Staples lead at the moment.
I think he does a pretty good job of filling it up, finding the strike zone.
Staples probably getting a bit nervous at this point in the game. You know, they had the 6-1 lead.
Yeah, the pitcher is Lucas Snow. He's a senior.
So it'll be Dylan Davis who returns to the plate after Schlegelmilch is subbed out.
And, you know, kind of looking forward, I wonder who Staples is going to have pitching on Monday. I know they're probably going to have Fitch starting.
He just loves throwing the ball down to the strike zone. Yeah. Snow tries to pick off at second. Nothing there.
I mean, I remember Nolan used to be a really good pitcher back in the day. I don't know if he still pitches, but Cole obviously coming back. Maybe he'll start pitching.
Infield is in. Dylan Davis takes ball 1. 1-0 the count. 0 outs.
Correction, Thomas. It's the corners. Corners are in.
Correct.
I don't know. I actually don't know like why people do that, why the teams do that, but they do that. It's a thing. They do corners in.
1-0 to Davis. He takes strike one. 1-1 the count.
Fortunately, I can't provide the baseball expertise there.
It's all right, man. Graham Pop is the pinch runner at second base for the Falcons.
Graham Pap. That's an interesting name, man.
It's the first time we've seen a pinch runner this game, I believe.
It sounds like Graham Poppy or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
What do you call your grandpa? Do you call him Grandpappy?
I don't call him Grandpappy.
What do you call him? Papa?
Grandpa and Papa. 1-2 count. Davis sends one into right field, finds a gap. Pop could score. He's held at third. Davis stays at first.
I think he might have been able to score there, but
I think it would have been very close. Landgraf, do you think if he knew that Landgraf was coming back off injury, that he would have went?
I don't know.
Because I don't know.
But good job there from Dylan. Dylan Davis able to rip a single to right field. Do you know what I call my grandpas? I have two grandpas. I call one of them Grandpa.
Right. I've actually visited Cape Cod with your grandpa before.
Yeah, and I actually call the other one Grandpa Dar.
Grandpa Dar, okay. It's kind of tough.
Do you know why?
Why? Because your name's Darwin.
His name's Darwin.
Right. First and third for the Falcons. And here's Brennan Davis.
Shout out Grandpa Dar.
Davis takes ball one. This one's high, and Staples is slowly falling apart.
Now, Thomas, a home run would officially take the lead for Ludlowe. Home run would take the lead for Ludlowe, so. After Staples' hot start, it's been all Ludlowe ever since the third inning. Just slowly clawing their way back.
1-0 to Brennan Davis. This one barely finds the zone for the first strike of the at-bat. I mean, you find a gap here, it's a one-run game with first and second.
As I see number 11 warming up for Ludlowe in the bullpen, Cooper Hine. So maybe we're going to have some relief for Reed as well.
Reed looked comfortable,
Yeah,
I have to say, in that most recent inning.
After that, second inning blow-up he kind of had, he's been looking good. No runs allowed.
1-1 to Davis. Dylan Davis steals second, gets there with ease. Throw is not even made. So it's a 2-1 count to the second brother, Brennan Davis, and Dylan Davis steals second. Pop on third. Find a gap, tie the game. 2-1 to Davis. Gets it over to Walters. He can't make the play. One run scores for the Falcons. And it's first and second. It's a one-run game here at Staples Baseball Field.
Once again, those Staples just kind of giving Ludlowe some more chances with their errors. That's the third error I think that's led to a run, unfortunately, for Staples. I mean, I don't know if he would. It was kind of a close play. I don't know if he would have been able to get him out at home, but they probably would have at least
got the been
able to throw him out at first. Yeah. So another unfortunate error there for Staples.
So here's the first baseman, Tyler Gariak.
And Ludlow's only down one now.
Only down one. First and second, still in scoring opportunity. Brill and Kelly a few steps in. Fresh count to Gariak. Looked like Dylan Davis wanted to steal third. He retreats back to second. 0-1 the count. First and second, Staples leads by one. 0-1 to Gariak. He's a bit early on that one, brings up 0-2.
We got no outs, too, also.
No outs, yeah.
I'm
telling you, scoring positions, many. This pitch outside for the first ball of the at-bat. One and two to Gariak. sends one into left, over to Chase Landgraf. Dylan Davis does not tag up. He remains at second. Staples gets the first out of the bottom of the fifth.
Top of the fifth.
Top of the fifth.
Nice job there from Chase, able to track down the fly ball. Ryan Love here up the bat. He did score last. That was the last inning, I believe he scored.
Correct.
On that pass ball.
Short bouncer over to Snow. And Ryan Love gets to first base. This is not going well for Staples.
Bases loaded again. You know, Ryan Love once again showcasing his speed, able to dig it out to first base, so they never really have a play there.
Got bases loaded with one out.
Hudson Kofed. Is this a pinch hitter? Or?
This is a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitter Hudson Kofed.
Bases loaded. Chance to take the lead. Shockingly, it doesn't feel like it, but it's still a lead for Staples. Sun peeks through once again after a long duration of cloud cover. Fresh count to Kofed. High foul ball back. Out of play. Everybody is safe.
That was a little
close to the car.
It was in the direction.
Staples can get out of this in a tie game. That's avoiding a lot of trouble. And that's only letting in one run. 0-1 to Kofed. Curveball finds the zone for strike two, brings up 0-2.
Yeah, this would be a big strikeout for Snow to get here.
Oh, 2 to Kofed. This one's high for ball one. Sun feels good.
Feels amazing, Thomas.
One out. Makes the play even with the sun. Dylan Davis gets home, and we got a tie game. We're all square at 6.
That was a good throw there from Big Blue, but runner on second, Brendan Davis made a smart decision not to run. I think he would have been tagged out probably if he did run. And I don't think they had any chance of getting Dylan Davis out at home plate.
Right.
So, with that, our game is now tied, Thomas. Ludlowe has clawed all the way back from a 6-0 deficit.
Kofed with an RBI.
Yeah, you know, he did his job there, put the ball in play as a pinch hitter. Able to get an RBI and even up the game.
Here's Fonseca. First and second, 2 outs. Tied up at 6. Fonesca, ground ball to Snow. Snow makes the catch, play to Brill in time. So Staples avoids some trouble, yet a very successful inning from the Falcon offense. We're tied up at 6 at Staples High. Got to get the bats active again, James.
Yeah. I definitely agree. You know, they've had some good chances in the last couple innings, but not able to convert. Mason Tobias giving the team a bit of a speech to hype them up, get them locked back in right now. You know, he's injured right now, but he's a great leader. He's a great leader for our basketball team also. He's a captain too.
Right.
So, you know, even though he's injured, he's doing a great job of leading this team. And he's actually having an amazing season. He used to be a pitcher only, but now that he's not able to pitch, he's hitting and he's playing the outfield. Unfortunately, I mean, right now he's obviously not. He's injured, but I believe he's hitting like 400, something like that. Do you know? He's hitting like
I'm not quite sure.
He's hitting something crazy like 400, 450. So he's having a great season.
So Stanton remains on the mound. We saw some bullpen action from the Falcons.
We also had a math test in there today, and I think he cooked. I think he did pretty good on it.
Did well. Okay, good for him.
So shout him out. Shout out Drewski. Drewski pulling up. Drew Hill.
Shout out to all the fans that are in attendance today.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all here, obviously, for Cole Landgraf's return, nothing else.
Adding to the bumping stew here at Staples Field.
Everyone gets kava nowadays. I'm not sure the hype.
Drewski with the kava?
Yeah.
Is that?
Didn't Shore have kava?
I mean, I don't know. I've never gotten kava. I hear stories about the kava poops. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but a lot of people talk about how if you eat kava, you get
bad things.
Bad things happen in your stomach. So
okay. Yeah. Never know.
I've kind of strayed away from getting it. I'm maybe it's a bit too healthy for me too.
Right. Okay.
But I mean, looks like Drewski is loving it right now. He's digging it.
So Stanton back on the mound for the bottom of the fifth, tied up at 6. And Brill leads off this inning. First pitch is foul to left and far, out of play, brings up 0-1.
Also, Thomas, I want to give a little update of the rugby game going on right now.
Yeah.
Right at Paul Lane Field over there. I know you love Paul Lane Field, right? It's tied 7-7. So, shout out to the Staples rugby team right now.
Second pitch foul to the dugout, out of play, of course. 0-2 the count now to Brill.
I see Mark Kelly warming up in the bullpen over there for Staples.
Yeah, I heard in radio today that he might come in. And since Schlingenmilch came out slightly early and Snow came in, definitely a possibility.
Is he in your radio class?
He's in my radio class. He's awesome. 0-2 to Brill. This one, the same thing. 3 straight foul balls for Connor Brill.
I mean, I think they're probably going to have Snow pitch at least the next inning.
I think he'll take the 6th for sure.
Yeah, they got to think about that. Like you said earlier, they have a big game against Trumbull on Monday. Another great team in the FCAC. So you can't just be, throwing all your arms during this game.
4 straight foul balls for Brill.
Yeah, Brill's doing a great job of fighting, staying alive right now.
I mean, I just feel like 4 straight foul balls, that just means he's right on the edge of a dinger.
Yep.
Tied up at 6.
Unfortunately, though, Thomas, he is also very close to striking out.
It's true as well.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 to Brill. 5 straight foul balls now. Staying alive. Oh, 2 to Brill. This one outside for the first ball of the at-bat.
Nice take there from Brill, able to lay off after, all those foul balls.
1-2 to Brill. This one is sent high into left. Play is made, Brill is out, and that goes for the first out of the bottom of the 5th. Fonseca makes the play.
I think, that play was pretty underrated in difficulty. We have the sun right behind us, so I think the sun was probably right in his eyes there.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Fonseca's able to make the play and get the first out of the inning.
So here comes Nolan Walters.
I think that could be a factor we got to watch out for, Thomas, the sun.
Yeah. And the wind. I mean, the wind has died down a little bit as we continue through this game, but definitely both 2 factors that could have an effect. Tied up at 6. Walters. Swing and a miss on the first pitch of the at-bat, brings up 0-1. 1 out. Oh, 1 to Walters. Low in the dirt. Takes the first ball. One to Walters. Another pitch high. Brings up 2-1. Like we mentioned, Staples will go on to play Trumbull if they can beat Ludlowe here. It's a lot of momentum going into another top contender of the FCAC.
Yeah, you'd really like to see the Staples bats kind of come alive right now. Like we said, since that second inning, they've kind of died down. They've been close to scoring, but they just haven't been able to put any runs over the plate. Momentum is completely in the Ludlowe Falcons' favor.
3-1 to Walters. Drills one into center. Play will be tough. Play is made. It's a tough catch for Stotler, but he makes the catch, and Walters is out on his at-bat. It brings up 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Cole Stotler, what an acrobatic play.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate there for Nolan. That was beautifully hit ball. Amazing.
And if that drops, that could easily be a double.
Yeah, it could have been a double, but Stotler was able to track it down. Once again, they're making good swings, putting themselves in good positions, but just nothing seems to be working out in the Wreckers' favor right now.
So here comes Jacob. 1-0, 2 outs. Hard swing, hard pitch. It's a swing and a miss for Jack Jacob. 1-1 the count. This one in the dirt. Big Blue takes ball 2.
It's kind of a bar.
Kind of a bar. It's kind of what I do. Calls for time, it's granted. We'll step out of the batter's box briefly.
Staples Rugby now up 13-7.
Do we know the results of the Staples girls lacrosse game?
Yeah, they lost 14-3.
I mean, Darien is a tough team.
Yeah, I mean, 14 isn't that bad. 14 goals allowed isn't, awful. Darien is unbelievable. They beat the #1 team in the country. They might be the #1 team in the country now. 14 goals, I might have expected something like 20, honestly. But, 14 goals isn't that bad, but 3 goals is kind of disappointing from the from the girls lacrosse team.
2 outs, full count to Jacob. Calls for time, didn't get granted. Full count. Jacob drills it over to shortstop. Play to first is in time. And it's 3 straight easy outs for the Falcons. And Staples can't quite get their bats to rally.
Yeah, Ludlowe continues to hold on to the momentum. Yeah, that Darien girls lacrosse team, by the way, they're
talented.
They're gross, man. I feel like the past 10 years they've been extremely good at girls lacrosse specifically.
Staples boys lacrosse, however, took a tough loss to Darien on Wednesday. I believe the next game for Staples lacrosse is at UMass the college.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow at UMass.
Is it at UMass?
It is at UMass.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that, yeah.
So I'm not going to lie, I don't think we're going to have any WWPT coverage for that game. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody willing to make the trip to UMass.
You don't want to go call it? Do we not have any, associates just situated out in
We actually
Massachusetts?
don't. No, unfortunately.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Is Charlie Scott near UMass? Maybe he could drive out there?
UMass, Massachusetts is not very close to... actually, Charlie Scott's in Utah right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's home from Syracuse for the summer. But he's out doing some hard work in Utah for the Premier Lacrosse League.
Oh, wow. I didn't know the Premier Lacrosse League was situated in Utah.
I think, what they do is they do
go
They
around?
go around and everybody travels together.
But the boys lacrosse team, they're playing Bishop
Gorton.
I don't know how good they are. They sound like they're probably good. They're like a private Catholic school or something like that. So, I mean, I don't know if it's Catholic or I don't really know.
It's probably something like that, given that it's a private school.
It's a private school, yeah. So they're probably pretty good. I feel like those teams usually tend to recruit well. Staples beat St. John's Prep recently. They played St. Anthony's, so.
Yeah, a lot of out-of-state teams.
A lot of high-level competition for the Staples Wreckers lacrosse team, and they're performing well this season.
Stotler at the plate now. A chance to take the lead is Ludlowe. This is not what you would have expected after Cicero hit a grand slam to make it 6-1 early in the game. Stotler just made an acrobatic play in center field. Now he's at the plate. This pitch is fouled behind. 1-1 the count now. 2 innings to go. Snow remains on the mound in the top of the 6th. 1-1 to Stotler. Ground ball over to Cicero. Can't make the play. Once again, it's an error for the center infield of Staples.
Yeah, I feel like he could have, hustled a bit more, try and cut off the ball a bit earlier because it was difficult. He kind of took a bad angle, I feel like, to the ball. So even if he would have fielded it, it would have been tough to get the throw to first in time.
Wow, it's getting chilly.
These errors for Staples are just killing them right now.
So Stotler on first. Frame at the plate. First pitch swinging. 0-1 the count. Actually, I have a jacket.
Wow.
On my chair that I'm
Did
going to put on.
Did you bring that jacket?
Actually, my mother.
Did she bring it for you? Wow.
Yeah, my brother did. Thank you. Shout out, Mom.
She's having a great performance today.
She is. This pitch in the zone. Dettori the plate a second. Cicero just barely gets that one. I mean, if that went past him, Stotler could have taken it to third.
Ryan Frame coming off of that home run 2 innings ago, I believe it was. So maybe looking to step up big once again here and put the Ludlowe Falcons ahead.
Stotler on second. 1-1 to Frame. Second ball of the at-bat.
Also, that was big by Jules being able to back up that throw. If Jules wasn't able to back up that throw there, that did sail over Nolan Walter's head. Stotler might have been on third because there was no one behind him. The ball would have been rolling for a while. And, Stotler, he seems like a pretty speedy player. He's the leadoff hitter, I believe, so.
Correct.
He probably would have ended up on third base if Jules didn't back it up there.
2-2 to Ryan Frame. Could be an out at second. Not in time. Stotler returns to the bag. Walters couldn't get the tag.
Yeah, Dettori's just keeping these Ludlowe Falcons base runners honest. Can't let them stray too far from their base.
Wow, this jacket is game changing.
Really?
Yeah. Full count. Frame. Ground ball to Cicero. This time he makes the play. Play to Brill in time. First out of the top of the 6th.
He's able to advance Stotler to third, though.
I mean, listen, James, if they score in a run here, you find a gap right here. Staples has to get the bats going.
So now we got
down 7-6.
The three-hitter, Elliot Kwan. I mean,
who has
he's
been
a three-hitter.
active.
There's probably no one else that you want for the Ludlowe Falcons to be in this situation.
Another mound
tie game, top of the
Staples.
6th. Tie game, top of the 6th. One out for Ludlowe, or one out for Staples.
Mark Kelly's coming in.
Seems like they're going to be doing a pitching change.
Let's go.
Yeah, Mark Kelly will be coming in. And number 32 for Staples. Is that Mikey Vizzo?
Oh, it will be Mikey Vizzo.
Mikey Vizzo.
Yeah, because he
coming in
100%.
At third base to replace Mark Kelly.
Yeah, I share AP Environmental Science with Mikey Vizzo.
AP Environmental Science,
and
man.
he's always talking about.
Got to watch out for that. He's
class. Ready for his moment. This is his moment. Mark Kelly out to the mound. So James, we mentioned it before.
Yeah, I feel like
viewers that are tuning in, Mark Kelly mentioned in an interview that he just goes out there and has fun.
I saw a graphic actually, of Mark Kelly pitching, and his eyes were closed.
Oh, okay.
He was throwing the ball. He was like delivering the ball, and his eyes were just closed.
Right. Okay.
So maybe it seems like he does kind of just chuck it, but.
Yeah. No, good for him. He's trying to have fun.
Seems like he does kind of just hasn't really been playing that much this season. So,
right.
It's good to see him out here. See if he can step up in replacing Mark Kelly at third base.
Yeah, Mikey Vizzo. He's been ready for this. He's always been talking to me about how excited he is to get his moment. Here he is. Excited to see what Mark Kelly has, and Lucas Snow comes out of the game. Staples has to clean up their errors and get the bats going, and they're going to be able to close out this game. But those are two tasks that are going to be very tough.
Yeah,
to do.
I do feel like they pulled Lucas Snow a little bit early, though. Would you agree?
I do. I thought he was doing okay.
Yeah,
it's just the really main error for the Staples defense was the errors.
Yeah, I feel like he was doing fine. Maybe they want to preserve him for their game against Trumbull, have him come in relief, but I guess it's going to be the Mark Kelly show for the rest of the game, I would assume.
Right, yeah.
Maybe Connor Brill might come in and pitch, but...
So we're tied up at 6 in the top of the 6th.
Other than Brill and Kelly, I don't know if Staples really has any other pitching options.
There's a man in the woods.
Maybe
Cole Landgraf.
Maybe Cole's going to make his return to the mound.
First pitch is crushing into center. Quan gets it to drop in no man's land. He's going to advance to second. Stotler scores for Ludlowe, and it's a Falcon lead. It's 7-6 at Staples High School.
It's felt like Ludlowe has had the lead, ever since even last inning, I'd say. But now they officially do have the lead. Just Staples is absolutely dead. No momentum right now.
This is kind of heartbreaking to see.
Everything going in Ludlow's favor. So, and even trusty center fielder Big Blue, ball rolled under his glove, allowing Elliot Kwan to advance to second base. Just nothing really going in the Wreckers' favor right now. They got to clean it up.
Dylan Davis at the plate now. First pitch swinging. Gets some contact. It's foul. 0-1 the count. Honestly, James, can you recall?
Can I recall what, Thomas?
Can you recall who was leading off for Staples?
Jules,
okay. That's big. You got 1, 2, 3 coming up. I'm talking about for this inning. Is it still Jules for the next inning?
Nah,
I think it's Chase Landgraf.
I have no clue.
So I think main batters will be up for Staples, so they got to get out of this. 0-2 to Davis. This one's low, goes for ball 1.
Let me try and figure it out. Let's.
I think it's Chase Landgraf. One and 2 to Davis. Ground ball over to first. I guess this one is foul. It is. Brill couldn't make the play.
Fair ball.
Quan going home. He's safe at the plate. And Davis advances to second. It's a 2-run lead for Ludlowe. And they are rallied up.
Brill made the effort to field that grounder down the right field line, but just sneaked past his outstretched glove, and there was absolutely no chance for the Wreckers to get Quan out at home plate. So Ludlowe, just continuing to add to their lead with their momentum.
Yeah, no, Staples is in trouble, James, to say the least.
Yeah. They've shown absolutely no life since that Jules home run. In the second inning, that was.
Cam Collin will come to second base to pinch run. 2-run lead for Staples.
We're having some disturbances. I don't know what.
Fresh count to Brennan Davis. He launches one into right. It drops. A run may score for Ludlowe. They hold him back at third.
Nice throw there from Cole, but Brill isn't able to handle it.
Brennan Davis advances to second. This is not looking good for Staples. It's just going downhill.
Davis is able to advance second on another mistake by the Wreckers. There was some disturbances going on.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening. I'm not happy with it, though.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So. I think we should be back up and running.
Of course.
Smoothly now, though.
So Garriek, first baseman, comes out to the plate. Second and third for the Falcons.
By the way, Thomas, Staples Rugby now losing 21-13.
It's not what you want to see. It is their senior night. So
really?
Mm-hmm. First pitch to Garriek. He swings and misses. 0-1 the count.
I don't have the stat sheet in front of me right now, but I feel like he's been struggling a little bit this game, at the plate.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So maybe he can, all the momentum is in the Falcons' favor right now, so maybe he can switch that up.
Garriek, ground ball to Cicero. Play at the plate. He's out.
Nice job there from Jules, able to get the runner out at home. I believe that was Cam Collin, a pinch runner.
Yeah, it was. Correct.
Cam Collin, a pinch runner there. But Jules able to field the ball cleanly, make the throw to home plate. So 2 outs now. See if Kelly can limit the damage as Ryan Love comes up to bat.
2-run lead for the Falcons now. Tables have turned. Corners. First and third for the Falcons as well. Fresh count pitch. Could be a score. It's another run for Ludlowe. Brennan Davis steals home plate. And it's a 3-run lead for the Falcons. Not looking good for Staples whatsoever. And I mean, other than pitchers, unless you bring Bruce back out, you got nothing. Is that legal?
I don't think it is. Actually,
I'm not sure.
I'm not going to say I don't think it is. I'm going to say I'm pretty sure it's not.
Okay. Staples just has to get out of this and then get the bats going.
Yeah, Paul DeTore not happy with himself letting that pass ball by. They've had 2 runs off of pass balls, or maybe 3.
Right.
At least 2 runs off of pass balls. Just a continuous buildup of Staples errors allowing the Falcons to take this lead, get back into this game. And, Ludlowe is, they're doing a good job of taking these opportunities and making the most of them.
Ryan Love at the plate now. The righty third baseman. 2-0 pitch finds the zone for strike 1. And, James, I think everyone on Staples right now is just a bit low energy, demoralized. So I think when you go to get the bats going in the bottom of the 6th, you just got to pick things up. Act like that inning never happened. Come back into it and fire.
It's tough. I think you got to have someone, maybe just have someone to rally the troops. The team is, I'm looking at the dugout and it just seems like there's no energy over there right now. So they're going to need some to create the rally that they do need to get back in this game.
2-2 to Ryan Love. Garriak on second. This one's in the zone for strike 3.
Nice pitch there from Mark Kelly.
Finds the zone on a 2-2 count, and Staples has a not very good inning. 3 runs scored in the top of the 6th for Ludlowe.
Yeah, Love didn't seem to think that was a strike, but I think it was in there. Nice pitch from Mark Kelly, able to get out of it, but not before Ludlow was able to score 3 runs, taking the lead. It's been all Ludlow, They're continuing to keep the bats going, convert on these mistakes, on these Staples mistakes, Staples errors, Staples miscues. So we'll see if, the Wreckers can combat that with a little rally of their own. They only got 2 innings left. And Reed continuing to pitch. I mean, he's getting pretty deep in this game now. I know he's been doing pretty well since the second inning, but I mean, he can only throw so many pitches.
Yeah, I'm shocked he's still out here,
especially considering that he threw on Wednesday and his alleged injuries. But he's fighting through it. He's been doing a great job.
It is really surprising, but props to him for doing so.
Yeah, and I think, like we said earlier, he's kind of taking up this new role of like being the main guy, being the lead pitcher. So he's kind of delivering when his team needs him. You got to get as many innings as you can out of your best pitcher. So I think Reed continuing to do his job, and even after how he struggled in those first couple innings, continuing to do his job has been really big for Ludlowe.
So Stanton and the Falcon defense talk things over one last time before heading into the bottom of the 6th. This is a big one. Chase Landgraf, the first at-bat of it. After this, we're back to the top of the order.
You were correct, by the way, right?
I was.
Yeah, nice.
Fresh count to Chase Landgraf. Takes ball 1. This one high and inside. 1-0 count. Second pitch finds the zone. 1-1 now. Staples needs 3 runs to tie it up. 1-1 to Landgraf. Ground ball over to second. Play to first in time for the first out of the bottom of the sixth.
Yeah, nice rip there from Chase, but better play from Quan, able to field the ground ball cleanly. It was hot. It was coming in hot, but he was able to make the play.
I feel like right now would be a good time to intentionally walk Jules Cicero.
I mean, I don't think you need it. Even if he hits a home run, you're still up 2, and it doesn't seem like Staples has been getting anything going soon. But Jules, once again, he continues his perfect day, I believe. He's 4 for 4.
Right, fires one into center, has a base hit single. So here comes Cole Landgraf. Homer here for Mr. Cole. Puts it into a 1-run game.
Jules is having, I mean, maybe he's struggling a little bit in the field, but he's having a great day of play, I must say. You know, he's pretty much generated all of the Rutgers offense.
Cicero on first after the hit into center. Landgraf at the plate now. His first game of 2026. This is his 4th at-bat, I believe.
Yeah.
One 1-0 to the older Landgraf. Takes strike 1, brings up 1-1 count. One and 1 to Landgraf is fouled left and behind. Brings up 1-2. Cole, as we know, has been dealing with these back problems all year. It's his first game back and is usually, if he's not pitching, one of the main hitters for the Staples offense. This one, ground ball over to first. Garriak makes the play at first, over to second. Not in time. Cicero slides in cleanly.
Seemed like that ball might have been foul or something. Maybe it hit his...
Would be beneficial.
I mean, he did advance the runner. He did advance Jules, but...
McFarland doesn't like it.
McFarland's complaining about something. I can't quite tell.
I think it's a foul ball thing.
I can't quite tell what it is. Maybe it's... I don't know. I think it might be... It might be catcher interference, honestly. I don't know. He's not happy about something, though.
No, he's not. Playing with fire a little bit, but
that's
tense.
That's the second out for Ludlowe, so, you know, if they're able to...
But you were right. Yeah, Cicero advances, find a gap, score a run.
If they're able to get out of this, though, they'll leave Staples with one chance left. Beautiful.
There you go. Vega finds center field. Cicero turning on 3. Gets home with ease.
Yeah,
2-run game.
Stottler bobbled it a little bit, but I think, you know, with Jules' speed, he probably would have been in there anyway. Nice job there from Vinny Vega, to get an RBI and, you know, kind of maybe help bring the Staples bats back to life. I haven't heard the walk-up songs the whole day. Is this have they been doing them?
I have heard them. They've been
like I haven't heard
very
them.
Short and very quiet. I think they skipped a couple innings, though.
Maybe that's why they didn't have the energy.
Never know.
You got to be consistent with that, man. You can't let that energy go down. Maybe the Wreckers are considering a pinch runner here.
Yeah.
Logan Orr.
McFarland is talking things over with the plate umpire. Logan Orr is going to go out to pinch run for Vinny Vega. So, 2-run game, 2 outs. Stanton still on the mound, and the pitcher for Staples right now, Mark Kelly's at the plate.
Yeah, Vinny's also having I feel like he's having a very strong season for the Wreckers. He did a couple great games last year too, I remember, but he's done a great job so far this season.
Orr on first.
He's a member of my radio class, actually, Thomas.
Right, okay.
He's a beautiful voice for the radio, actually.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, actually.
Yeah.
Shout out Mr. Hyder. He has told me that before.
It's very, nice and soothing.
2 outs. Orr on first. 1-0 to Kelly. This pitch drilled into left. It's fair. Orr turning 2. He could possibly go home. Kelly goes to 2. Orr's on 3, and a big hit for Mark Kelly. Wow, that is absolutely huge.
Fans saying send him. I think it was the correct decision to hold Logan Orr there.
Especially with how much has been going on with the third base going to home. There's been 2 outs there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Logan's he's speedy, but I think it was the correct decision. And that's gonna be the end of Reed Stan's day. He struggled early, but he really held it down there in those middle innings, while the Ludlowe bats were able to bring them back in the game and eventually take the lead. So, he may not have been happy with how he started, but he fought hard today, and gotta give him props for that.
So it'll be Cooper Hine, the junior for the Falcons, to come out.
He might be taller than Reed.
It's hard to do.
He's tall.
So the bottom of the third, Mark Kelly with a big hit. That is huge.
Bottom of the sixth.
Bottom of the sixth, correct.
We got Bruce up now, I believe.
Correct.
So we got runners on second and third.
Wow.
2 outs, though, so he would need to probably get a hit. Home run would put Staples back in the lead. Staples kind of getting their momentum back. They were pretty dead for those innings. But it's kind of feeling like Staples might be back in this game after it felt like it was all Ludlowe for a while there.
Yeah, so it'll be Schlegelmilch for the first at-bat against Hine. Wind is picking up for sure, just to say the least. The bottom of the second for Staples. And here we go. Schlegelmilch out to the plate. Logan Orr, the pinch runner, on third. Mark Kelly on second after the big one out into left. That stayed fair. Umpires are talking things over with Ludlowe coaches. It looks like there's some controversy, some tension.
Maybe with the lineup change, something like that. Maybe it's something about who's going to be hitting. I don't know.
Dylan Davis and Bruce Schlegelmilch having a conversation at the plate.
Seems like they sorted it out, though.
Yeah.
What do you think Dylan Davis and Bruce Schlegelmilch are talking about?
Bruce is probably saying, I'm going to get you back for what you did to me in districts. Then he's about to say, watch this. Second and third. Find a gap. It's a 1-run game, possibly a 2-run game if Kelly picks up his feet. Big at bat, 2 outs. Need this one for Schlegelmilch. First pitch for Cooper Hine. This one's low. Goes for ball 1.
Yeah,
Staples dugout letting him hear it.
I gotta say, I want to hear the Staples dugout be like this the whole game.
Yeah.
I don't want to now that things are going good, they're bringing that energy. Which good job bringing that energy. But you got to be like this the whole game, lifting up all your teammates.
1-0 to Schlegelmilch. Finds the zone.
Those are 2 off-speed pitches from Hine, I believe, to start off the at-bat.
Two outs. Staples down by 2. 1-1 to Schlegelmilch. Swing and a miss.
3 off-speed.
Second and third, Kelly and Orr. Here's the 1-2 pitch. This one's high.
Dylan Davis, he was putting his glove up high. He wanted it high. It seemed like, maybe he liked maybe changing Bruce's eyesight, having him see a pitch up high so he can go down low with another off-speed. Nope, he's coming back up high, maybe.
2-2 to Schlegelmilch. Did he go?
I don't think
he did not. Wow, that is close.
I don't think he did.
What is the call? Does it have to? Is like one gets 90 degrees or?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It, like crosses the. I don't think he did go, but.
Right. Okay. So 3-2.
I mean, I don't know why they're appealing. By the way, this is just a dumb rule. I don't know why they appeal to the other umpire. He doesn't have a much better of a view, but
2 outs, full count. Schlegelmilch fouls one off into the parking lot. My goodness, it's just so close, right in between 2 cars.
Full count? Is it a full count?
Full count, James. This is the biggest pitch of the game.
I would agree.
2nd and 3rd. Bottom of the 6th. 9-7, Falcons lead. 2 outs, full count. Hine on Schlegelmilch. Sends one into center. Catch cannot be made. Logan Orr will score, and so will Markelli. Schlegelmilch stays at second, and a big one for Bruce Schlegelmilch, and we're tied up at 9.
Bruce is all smiles at second base. That was absolutely ripped. The Staples fans let out a massive cheer. He might have been able to go to 3 there, but I think he's just happy that he was able to level this game at 9. 9-9.
Tied,
wow.
James. Wow, this is what a game.
This has been back and forth. I mean, that was absolutely nuked by Bruce. Way over Cole Stoller's head in center field. And yeah, I think he could have gone to 3rd, but
yeah, no.
More importantly, he was able to.
I like that decision though, because now if Brill finds a gap, possibly he can score, take a 1-run lead.
So they're gonna have X pinch run for Bruce. Xavier, I'm not gonna try to pronounce his last name. I don't. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. We'll just call him X or Xavier.
Go with X. Yeah, we'll go with X.
Try it. Let's try. Shoma Shaker.
Yeah, but
maybe
people call him X. Go by X.
Yeah, we'll just call him X. He's going to be pinch running for Bruce. Another speedy senior.
So 2 outs, fresh count for Cooper Hine. Another big at bat. Bruce comes up big. Can Connor Brill do the same? First pitch to Brill, finds the zone. 0-1.
Brill seemed like he was taken all day there. He didn't even seem like he thought about swinging. By the way, Thomas, unfortunately, rugby team down 35-13. Seems like Prep has gone on a little run.
It's unfortunate. 0-1 to Brill, sent into deep right. It's high, it's far, it is gone! Connor Brill with a big one in the 6th.
An absolute bomb from Connor Brill. Steps up when his team needs it. And now Staples is back in front with a 9-11 lead.
Wow. That is huge. We're going back and forth at Staples High School. Unbelievable. 6-1. Then it ends up being 9-7. Now it's 11-9.
6-0.
6-0, correct.
Unbelievable game we have here at Staples Field. And now Nolan Walters up to bat. Now all the momentum is in, Staples' favor.
Right.
I'm sure their bench is going to be loud now.
First pitch to Walters, it's a swing and a miss. Two outs. 0-1 pitch. Walters takes ball 1.
Catcher wanted that one.
$11 to 9. It's a record lead. 1-1 to Walters. Drilled into right center. Drops into no man's land. Could be an error. Walters turning one. Doesn't go to second. Returns to the bag at first. Staples brings back the firing bats in the bottom of the 6th.
Stoller kind of fumbled that one in center field, but Nolan chooses to just stay at first base. Now the Blue Hammer up to bat. See if he can hammer one to the outfield right now.
Elects to bunt. Ball goes high for ball 1.
I don't know why you would bunt. with 2 outs. Maybe he's just showing bunt or something. Maybe he thought third baseman Ryan Love was lacking. He was falling asleep over there, but
2 outs. 1-0 to Big Blue. Dylan Davis barely catches that one. That would have sent Walters to second.
I mean, Big Blue, he's fast, but he's not like, he's not one of the, I wouldn't like say he's one of the fastest kids on the team. Like Chase or Jules.
2-0 to Jacobs. Pick to first, not in time. Walters is safe. McFarland with a call over Walters.
McFarland giving Blue the take sign. I bet you a lot of money he's taking this one. Yep, taking all day. Now McFarland telling him, let's go. He wants to see Big Blue swing the bat here.
3-1, 2 outs. Walters on first. Jacobs at the plate. Here's the 3-1 pitch. This one can't find the zone. Goes for ball 4. And we got first and second with Chase Landgraf coming up to the plate. What an inning this has been. And we're seeing another mound visit.
I think the Wreckers have batted around.
They have batted around because Chase Landgraf lead it off this inning.
Yeah. Nice take there from Big Blue. Able to put runners on first and second. So now we'll see if Chase is able to continue this rally for the Wreckers. And, I feel like, Staples students have done a solid job showing up to this game.
100%. Props.
This section has definitely grown a lot as this game has continued. Maybe, you know what they were probably doing? They were probably listening to our call, and they were like, wow, this game seems electric. And, they were like, you know what, I have to go watch it. That's probably what happened.
So here comes Chase Landgraf. Led off this inning, now he's back at the plate. Jacob on first, Walters on second. Fresh count, Landgraf fouls one off into the parking lot.
Not my car.
Heard that I'm pretty sure you could hear that on the broadcast.
Not my car, though. We're still chilling. We haven't had a scare yet, I'd say.
Yeah. Yep. So 0-1, first and second for Staples.
I think I see Kevin Jandor over there. I like to think he'll defend my car anyway, right?
I don't think.
Do you think he will? No?
I don't know. Ask Declan Jandor. Never know. Maybe he would. Maybe he'd lay out for it.
I think Kevin will defend my car with his life.
Okay. Two-run lead for Staples, first and second in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs. 0-2 count to Landgraf. Another foul ball. Same thing as the last one. Right under the fence by the Ludlowe dugout. We've seen several home runs tonight, James. What is it, 4?
4, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Frame hit 1, Brill hit 1, and Jules hit 2, yeah.
0-2 to Landgraf, swing and a miss.
Just out in front there. Nice off-speed there from Hine, able to get the strikeout. But, Staples, they're back in the lead, man. This has been an amazing back-and-forth game. Off of the back of Brill's home run, Bruce's massive double to tie the game. So, we got a real nail-biter here at Staples Field, Thomas.
We do have a nail-biter. I've called several nail-biter games this spring season.
Really?
Yeah, I called an OT lacrosse game.
Oh, yeah. Against St. John's Prep?
St. John's Prep.
Yeah.
Charlie Clark with a game winner.
Yeah.
Did that one with Dylan Robin.
I mean, Staples lacrosse has had a lot of one-score close
absolutely.
games. Yeah. The Ridgefield game? Did you call it a Ridgefield game?
I didn't call it a Ridgefield game. We did not have coverage for that game.
That was a great game, though.
Yep.
Was there one more or no? What about New Canaan? Was New Canaan close?
Yeah, I didn't do that game, though. I believe that was Ethan Castor.
I think it was one. Oh, yeah, it was EK and Zwick. EK and Ian Zwick.
No, New Canaan was Max Banky, I believe.
No.
EK
yeah, you're right.
Zwick was Brunswick.
Yeah.
Right.
Which was also one score. They lost by 1.
I mean, so many close games for Staples Cross.
Yeah. They lost on like a goal with like 40 seconds left. But yeah, EK and Max had I love listening to their call they had. They're pretty entertaining.
For the least.
For that
say the least.
For that New Canaan Staples lacrosse game.
Staples will play New Canaan once again on Thursday in lacrosse.
Really?
Yeah.
Mark Kelly's continuing to pitch. I don't think they have anyone else. So once again, I think we will be seeing Mark Kelly pitch if we do go into extra innings. But it is the top of the 7th.
And X is out there now instead of Mikey Vizzo.
X replacing Mikey Vizzo at third base. I don't think Vizzo got a ball hit to him, but he looked good out there.
He did look good warming up. I like to see it. So 3 outs, no run scores, and this game's over. It's all you need. And it starts with Hudson Kofed, who pinch hit earlier, now his second at-bat of the game. He had an RBI. This time,
maybe outside of it.
Yeah,
but
maybe outside. I think Staples dugout wanted that one inside.
I thought that was there, Thomas. I'm not going to lie to you.
1-0 to Kofed. Staples, 2-run lead. Kelly can't find the zone again. 2-0 count now.
Both of those seem to be pretty similar in a similar place. I don't know.
But, he stays locked in. He's still in it.
Staples dugout not happy.
2-0 count. This one finds the zone. I feel like if any of them were going to be a strike, it wouldn't be that one. So 2-1 to Hudson Kofed. 11-9. Staples still on top. Two and one. High fly ball into right center. Landgraf and Jacobs out there. Landgraf makes the play. Hat falling down. But a great play by Jacobs and Landgraf to figure that one out. Cole Landgraf, nice job out there.
I think Big Blue, I don't know what he was doing. I think Cole definitely called that one off, but maybe he just wanted to knock maybe it was a little prank. He just wanted to knock his hat off.
Yeah. Good job, really. That's a tough play to make.
Big Blue's he's a prankster, I'd say.
Okay.
He's a funny guy. But that was a great play by Cole. Able to track it down there to get the first out of this 7th inning.
So Brooks Fonseca out to the plate. 1 out, 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch is high. 1-1 count now. One pitch. Fonseca drives one deep into left center. Jacobs makes the play.
That was absolutely ripped by Fonseca, but, the range of Big Blue, man.
Range of Big Blue.
He's, like I said earlier.
That's his territory.
He might not seem like he's agile, but he is surprisingly quick, and he was able to get a nice read on that one and make the great play to get the second out of this 7th inning.
One more after big plays from Landgraf and Jacob.
Yeah, those are both great swings by the Ludlowe batters, but neither of them were able to fall. Great coverage by the Staples outfield. I think maybe the infield has struggled a little bit, but the Staples outfield has done a pretty good job. Having a clean slate and making the necessary plays so far today. Top of the order here, Cole Stotler.
Stotler, possibly the last batter of this game. That's all over a car. Boy.
I just need 2 more strikes. 2 more strikes, then my car doesn't get hit.
No, I'm going for your car for the game, actually.
Oh, you're going to hit it?
I'm just going to try and hit it.
Okay, do that.
2 outs.
I'll send my people after you.
1-1 to Cole Stotler. Stotler drills one into center. Jacobs, can he make the play? Yes, he can.
Can't hit to Big Blue, man.
Staples
play by Big Blue.
Hangs on in an FCAC thriller. James, what a game that was. It was so back and forth. I think we saw maybe 3 or 4 lead changes in total that game. That's pretty impressive for an FCAC game.
I agree, man. Thomas, there's nothing else you could really ask for. Amazing game by both teams. Beautiful back and forth. At the end of the day, Staples was able to come out with the win.
So a big Connor Brill homer late in the game gives Staples the momentum they needed to come out on top versus the Falcons. It's 11-9, your final from 70 North. I've been Thomas Scott, joined here alongside James Moneyhan. We're going to send it back to the studios of 70 North Ave. Thank you all for joining us. Have a wonderful night.